Hello, everybody. Hello, chat. Welcome in to episode 51 of the Echoing Isles. Very exciting stuff.
It's time!
It's time. Brad, congratulations on first. That did not at all mess up because there's no scuff here. This is a scuff-free channel. You know that. I like the as. These are great. Of course, if I do them all at once like that, it doesn't actually apply. Anyway, so welcome in, everybody. If you have not already, I'm sure you all have because, you know, y'all are here. If you haven't already followed my wonderful streamer friends, please do so. They stream all sorts of fun things. Apparently Arc Raiders and Vintage Story.
True.
Let's see. We have not had a session in about 6 weeks, really. So we got a lot going on here, guys. There's a lot to catch up on.
I could have gone through withdrawals 10 times in that time.
I think we all did.
I did.
We all collectively lost our minds. It's fine.
It's totally fine. We're the same as we ever were. We never had minds. So, you know. This music is so funny.
That means we'll be able to like slide right back in like nothing changed. Surely. Everybody remembers exactly what was happening like it was yesterday.
Irie never remembers, and therefore I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, so we're good.
Canonically accurate. Biblically accurate, Pyrie brain.
For a bonus D4 for this session, what is the one thing that stands out that you remember from our previous session?
It's funny that you bring that up because I was going to do a joking negative D4 where my complaint that I never want to happen ever again is that we never take this long a break ever again.
That is very fair. I like this plan. This is a great plan.
As a positive D4, I just am excited that a lot of the pieces are falling into place now. Everyone's stories are firmly like set and being told, and like now my story is advancing and Shy's story is going crazy and Sunny's story is been steadily going along the whole time. So I'm just sitting here like, oh my god. Everything's coming to a head. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited in general. Everything's where it's meant to be, and now we gotta fight.
I really like that answer. Enjoy your D4.
Yippee.
I've been rewatching Attack on Titan, so when you said that, my brain went, the only way to win is to fight!
Yeah! Hit him with the rumbling, Mr. DM.
I got this. I'm looking for a town, but I can't find it.
That I can remember is I fell down Leari's wife's brain.
Yeah.
Because there's the GIF in the chat currently.
Mm-hmm. And then it broke my brain.
It did. And why is that?
Because my goddess is a sham.
It was all a lie.
It was all just an email scam.
Oh no, MLM?
Yeah.
That clickbait Nigerian prince.
My Nigerian prince ended up becoming a scammer.
That's wild, actually.
Can't believe this.
I can't believe you've done this. It's true.
So,
imagine
I don't know if it's positive, but have a D4.
Sweet.
I actually
Oh, yeah.
do remember something.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Because Pyrie bonded and made a friend with the funny man, with the funny cloaky man, specifically over skinning lizard people.
True.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Have a nice day.
Do you remember the interesting thing that happened with your plants?
My seeds are pink for some reason. I think they're glowy. There's something that's glowy. Also, Morkella full swallowed and then spit out the skin of one of the lizard guys. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I didn't know you could do this. And now she's full, but I'm gonna make her do it again. Maybe not with a lizard, but with something else.
The whole sentence structure's horrifying, but yeah. Yeah, you're right.
See, we all remember. Easy
Yeah.
peasy.
You guys are doing great.
Like we never left.
D4, enjoy the D4. Okay. It seems like a good point to dive back into the recap. Boy, is it a recap, guys.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna play the
I'm
theme while we're
I'm ready.
recapping, because why not? So, kind of from the start of Stoneguard, the players made their way to the city of Stoneguard, where they infiltrated it, found and purchased their sewer guide, Mauve, and made their way to the Western Manacle without any hitches, managed to convince the local guard that they were grass herbalists. While making their way through the sewers, the party was ambushed by the Painted Blades, who revealed that they directly worked for the Carnelian twins of the Clan of Carnelian, who specifically wanted Alondra's pendant. A fight ensued, with all members of the Painted Blades perishing in brutal ways, with the exception of Lashira Emberglow, who managed to escape the carnage. The party made a detour to track down Darius, who had been knocked unconscious and stowed away in a warehouse. The party then made the decision to disable the Eastern Manacle before moving on to their next goal, and they did so quickly and without incident. Making excellent time, the party made its way through the sewers to the Cellar, a high-security prison and conversion center within the city of Stoneguard. Pretending to be a combination of slaves, guards, and high nobility with a cat, the party made its way up to the tower with no resistance. On the nobility level, the party saw but did not interact with Lord Alaric Thornbridge, who was closely watched by a Yuan-Ti guard, who noted the party but seemed to say nothing. In the slave pen level, the party found Bane, who had been taken as a slave from Silversong. They left Bane for the time being. On the criminal level, Mauve found an old colleague called Brutus, a bulk of a man, who empowered an already begun riot on that level. While the guards were distracted, the party, minus Mauve, made its way to the top level, the high security level, where there seemed to be no guards at all. Finding the other two individuals that came to be known as Daff and Pike, Liari desperately checked the final cell to find Aziria, her long-lost friend, lover, teacher, and savior, who seemed unlike herself. Discovering what exactly the party wanted, a multitude of Yuan-Ti emerged from the shadows and engaged the party in combat. The combat was brutal and filled with gore. Eventually, the party was rejoined by Mauve and some of the criminals, and the party prevailed. In the quiet after, the party was able to remove the 2 curses upon Aziria, and when Mads touched Aziria to heal them, they both fell unconscious. In their unconsciousness, the two found themselves in a strange place. Wire frames, splotches, and darkness. It is here that they once again met with the goddess, who, after some conversation, revealed that they are also known as Alondra, a powerful mage from a bygone era, held on the material plane by the remnants of the Eternal Night. These remnants, known as miasma, are a red hazy mist that lays low on land and, in large quantities, can cause miasma sickness, which kills most living things. Eventually, the shared vision faded, and the party, reunited and fully conscious, planned their next move to make their way down the cellar, but as quietly as possible, which is hard when it's a prison break. The party did, in fact, manage to make it out of the prison, and leave of their own accord, splitting into 2 teams. The first team, made up of the criminals, led by Lord Alaric Thornbridge, along with Darius and Brutus, made their way towards the city center to support the assault when it happens. The rest of the party, Liari, Mads, Pyri, Morkella, Sarah, and Aziria, along with Mauve and part of her entourage, Pike and Daff, made their way through the sewers to the interior of Stoneguard Castle near the Iron Tower, the seat of power in Stoneguard. It is here that Mauve, Pike, and Daff separated from the party, and as we enter into the scene, they are barely visible at a very far distance down one of the many sewer walkways, and as they disappear, you are left alone with your 6 members of the party. You are directly underneath the well that leads into Stoneguard Castle, which you shall be able to see on your map. The assault begins in a little less than 9 hours. As a reminder, the goal is to take the gates to the castle, await reinforcements, and then storm the Iron Tower, eliminating opposition and capturing any important individuals. The capture of the Shaman Lord Zaresh Vashk is of the utmost importance. Whew. So, with all that out,
Woo! Yeah.
that's a
Do
lot
it
of
again.
Ooh, good recap.
That's a lot of recap. Additional points that I do want to mention. Pyri, you and Pike did enjoy your conversation during your walk to Stoneguard Castle. All about talking about if a dryad was cut in half, or maybe a piece was cut off, if they would regrow, and if that would be
totally
a
forgot about
good
that
way to make
conversation.
fertilizer.
I totally forgot about that conversation. Thank you for reminding me. Like,
No, she's not a tree.
yes, she is.
Oh
I'm
man,
going to try and grow
Crying.
my own.
that's so good. So, as you guys take a moment to find a place to rest, like picking a spot in this sewer, you seem like you're in a safe enough place. Individuals go and do their own thing, generally. So Sarah kind of makes their way just a little bit off, leans against the wall and does that like slide down with the back against the wall till they sit on the ground. They pull out a whetstone and begin sharpening their blades. And that rasping sound of the blade dragging on the whetstone carries a small distance with the at a similar moment, Morkella wanders along the wall, seemingly looking for something, and eventually stops when they find a small patch of exposed earth along the walls of the sewer there. They sit cross-legged in front of it, staring at the breach in the wall, and one hand reaches out, full palm, onto the earth, and Morkella goes entirely still. The rest of you, Aziria and the party proper, remain just outside of the light, the moonlight pouring in from the well. is there anything that anyone would like to do prior to a long rest?
It's high table, but we can act it out as well. But I know me and Pyrie only need half the time. Are there any other people that only need half the time, or is that basically how our watch is going to be split up, is between me and Pyrie?
Technically, it would probably
Yeah.
be between you and Pyrie, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, normally that's how it is anyways, so...
Aziria
Right, I just saved-
requires sleep, and so does Sarah.
Beautiful. And the mushrooms already dug soil
Mushroom is
deep into the
mushroom.
wall. So
The mushroom is doing a thing.
Mushroom is
Something.
mushroom. Mm-hmm.
mushroom has calcified. I don't know. I'm mainly, while Aziria has been brought back, meaning no other spells negatively are impacting her, and I have the confidence that she's like capable again, I'm still going to be protective of her and close to her, especially since she needs a full rest. So that's kind of, I guess, I'll take first watch. Pyrie, I'll take first watch if you want to rest, and
Works for me.
okay. And I guess we all just have to get as comfortable as we can here, because it's a sewer. Not much to be done, I guess.
It's primarily just stonework, but there's really no points of comfort down here other than what you have, which would probably be your basic equipment, as we've established that in the past. Like, you have a bedroll kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But it's still, thin bedroll on concrete, essentially.
Right. Me when I whip mine out for as, but do not provide pillow, as that will be my thighs. Thank you. Anyway.
Tracks.
Yeah, that tracks.
That tracks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should Mads probably do something with the mini items in their backpack? Probably. Are we going to? No. We're going to bed. We're depressed. And breaking
Oh
mentally.
yeah, true. That's right.
Right.
You got the depresso espressos going on.
Mads, did
Have
you
you-
enjoy any booze before you went to sleep?
I'm debating on it. I'm thinking, because I have quite a bit. I have quite a bit to choose from.
A nightcap,
Just-
if you will.
It's been a long day. I kind of want to drink some of that wine that I have.
The wine you got from the tower?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have, let's call it a regular wine bottle. You have quite a few of these, which you are just lugging around. How much do you drink out of this bottle, do you think?
Out of one bottle, I would say I just take a big gulp out of it.
Just one big gulp?
Let's go with 2 big gulps.
Two
Just a
big
glug glug.
gulps?
Yep.
Okay. Mads is no stranger to drinking from time to time, so sure, yeah, 2 big gulps.
Mr. DM, can I prepare my hallucinogenic mushrooms?
Your hallucinogenic mushrooms.
The
I
way
don't know
my
if you
eyes
remember,
wide,
but-
and I did the slow head turn towards where Discord is on my monitor.
Please, remind me about the hallucinogenic mushrooms, because it's been a hot minute and I need the reminder.
At some point along our journey, I found rot blossom fungus. Described
Oh,
as
no.
flesh is red splotched, tilted caps. Alchemists occasionally grind them for
Yep.
a pungent paste
Yep.
used in anti-poison salves. But ironically, the spores can cause mild hallucinatory effects if inhaled.
Yep.
found in Oudhug's lair near Melody Cove.
Yeah, that was the talking tentacle monster you convinced to leave. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this now.
Yes. I would like
We've had
to
this for like 20
prepare them.
episodes.
I know, but now I have funny ideas. And also, I didn't read what was in my inventory until just now. So,
I love that.
aside from the bones and skins that I keep track of, anything else is up in the air. I could find a shiny thing, put it in my pocket, and it could be 50 episodes later. Who knows? Looks at the tiefling tail bits. Anyways. So I would like to, I don't know, baggie of spores kind of situation. I have 25 mushrooms. I think I could make some nice little funny,
Sure.
Things.
Would Pyrie have worked with hallucinogenic drugs or plants in the past? Would be my first question.
Considering she is big force gal, I would assume so, because more than likely there was probably an incident where she accidentally ate or inhaled something she wasn't supposed to and learned from the experience.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Because it's a new fungus for you, I'll have you roll nature, but the only possibility of failure is a natural one.
Okay, well,
Great. Perfect.
Yay!
Easy.
And that being the first roll of the session now reminds me that Blaine,
Ah!
after 6 weeks of you and your panties being safely secured to your body, I would like to attempt to steal them.
Ah, that would have been such a good fucking roll too. That would have been so good.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Anyway.
So, with a 30, yeah, your basic hallucinogenic mushroom rot fungal thing, easy. You can powder this up. You just got to dry it out a little bit. Use a touch of burning feet just to get it a little toasty, and then you have hallucinogenic dust.
Fantastic. I would like to make tiny little, how, think little poultice thing, but just like a little one, but if it, obviously, if you would hit it, it would go poof, like little spores would puff out kind of situation,
Okay, so you want a hallucinogenic bomb.
Yeah, just small. I have 25 of these mushrooms.
You want a smoke bomb of hallucinogenics. Sure.
Maybe.
Okay. How big would these be? They'd be probably hand grind them down. The plan with this would be to throw
What is this?
What is what?
Sorry, no, I saw a thing in my inventory and I was like, I don't know what this is, and then I remembered what it is, and it's fine. I imagine she would okay, this is in my head. This is what would happen. Because we're in sewer, we're in dirt, we're in ick and stuff. In the process of drying out things and everything, she would probably make sure that everything is very fine, very, very dusty. And so when she would probably mix some of the spores with a little bit of fine dust or sand stuff that she probably would try and make a little bit finer to put into things, so that way when it throws, it kind of mixes and disperses, and so it's not just a tiny puff ball. It's hey, you just pocket sanded me, but really the pocket sand is hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Okay.
Yes. But little pouch of you see what I'm saying?
I
I had 25 of these mushrooms, so theoretically, how many of these little things do you think I could craft from 25?
Well, the reason I was asking about whether it was a smoke bomb or whether it was something you're gonna snort, essentially.
I'm not snorting it. I'm throwing it at people's faces.
No. Yeah. I'd probably say it would take you know what? With a 30 nature, I'll say it takes 2 mushrooms to make a hallucinogenic rot bomb, which you could toss, I think, reasonably up to about 10 feet, but it's pretty obvious that it's being tossed, if you will.
Okay, so that gives me 12 of these.
Plus an extra snorter.
Yeah, plus an extra snorter for fun later. I can use that later. I'm gonna hold that in my back pocket. The extra bay is being held in my back pocket. But I have 12 of these. I would like to give half of them to Larry.
Okay.
Oh.
Because she is far more dexterous and sneaky.
You said sneaky. I heard stinky.
Sneaking, thefting, you know.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. So I have
You have
handful of
of
confusion bombs. Beautiful.
Yeah, pretty much. When in doubt, throw them at enemies' faces.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
For
fantastic.
confusion and for other things, I have other funny things to use in conjunction with it at a later time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. I have an idea of what I'm going to attach to this. I'm not there yet, though. So we'll come back to this. This is very
Yeah, you've
entertaining.
already given Blaine homework. First roll of the day.
Oh.
Hallucinogenic rot bomb. 12 of them plus a snorter. Noted.
And Liari currently has 6.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
And it has been
divide
fun.
those up. Yeah. Okay. Noted. We are good. So, you take a little bit of time to put those together. Due to the time constraints that you're running into, Pyrie, would you be making those immediately, or are you doing that during your watch?
I'd be doing that during my watch.
Okay. Then we'll save that for your watch. And that'll be something you do during it.
Mads is drinking. I'm making a lap pillow, and Pyrie will be making drugs later. Let them cook.
Mads is drinking 2 big gulps of mystery wine.
Yep.
Liari makes thigh pillows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Any further things before we begin the long resting portion of the session?
Nope. Just as a side note, if Az is actually going to be like laying on my legs, I'm probably going to be like just taking her in still, since it's been a very long time since I've seen her. And probably doing the thing where I'm kind of like running my fingers through her hair soothingly while she sleeps, and maybe even humming a particular song from a very long time ago.
Okay.
That's all.
Heard.
It's flavor. It's flavor for me, for fun and pain and suffering.
We love that. All right. So, Sarah finishes their sharpening of blades, and they lean their head back against the stone wall of the sewer, and eventually the rhythm of their breathing seems to become normalized as they are seemingly asleep. Morkella has not moved and continues to palm the dirt, as they sit cross-legged staring at it. Mads, you go to sleep. And then Pyrie, you also meditate.
Tea.
Okay. Liari, as you are on watch, Aziria. How would they handle this? Hang on. Let me do a thing.
Will they allow it?
How do you make pillows? What is the course of action to indicate that these are pillows?
Well, I will be sitting at the head of the bedroll, and I will gesture
Very
with
obvious. Got it.
a kind of like slapping gesture and be like,
Okay.
if
Slapping
you want
gesture.
somewhere comfortable to sleep.
Aziria would see the very obvious gesture and have a bit of a smile / smirk, if you will, but wordlessly accepts the invitation, lays their head on the thigh pillows, closes their own eyes, and just sort of lays for a while. And as time goes by, Pyrie's in meditation, Markella is doing their thing, Mads is asleep, and Sarah is asleep. So.
Oh god. It's fine, I'm fine.
Immediately
fine.
triggers. So good. So after maybe a half an hour of just laying in silence, Liari, give me a perception roll, please.
Yes, I am keeping watch like a good bean fuck.
Yeah, you are not keeping watch. You are basically just staring.
I'm staring at her.
At Aziria. There's not a lot that you're paying attention to. There's a little bit of running water in the background from one of the many mountain springs that run through here. So the water you're next to is actually clean and not slop water. That trickles off going past your impromptu campsite as Aziria lays resting on you. You are caught off guard. Aziria does not open their eyes or anything, but they just, out of the blue, thank you for coming to save me.
Of course. It just so happened to be a little too late, but everything is okay now.
Seems like it was just the right time. She's gonna reach one hand up, the one that's closest to you, and kind of put it on the side of your face, just kind of like running it up next to the ear.
Elf ear moment.
And she just says, I missed you.
Me too. I've actually been looking for you for a while now. And kind of been following you around the aisles and tracking some of the jobs you've been doing. Been quite busy.
I do like to stay busy. You know me.
Well, I'd like to think I know you.
Your friends seem nice.
Yeah, they're kind of odd, but we came together at an opportune moment and have been able to work together, and our goals have lined up and we've been through a lot. I trust them.
Just nods a little bit on your lap. She still hasn't opened her eyes or anything, but I'm really happy that you found more people.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that you found me. And I have to actually get some sleep now, but I just wanted to talk with you for a second privately. Enjoy your meditation later. And she's gonna use that hand to kind of pull you down into a leaning kiss.
I let her.
And then she curls
Smooch.
up on your lap. And maybe 10 minutes later is fast asleep.
Yippee.
So, where are we at here? Go ahead and give me one more perception roll, please.
Wow.
Yeah, you are.
I'm still just like,
One
this
brain.
is the most fascinating creature I've seen in a hot minute. Just simply cuddles, I guess. It's fine.
Eventually, your shift, if you will, is over. Pyrie, you come out of your meditation. Meditation
time for
doesn't
drugs.
make you not hear things. But
Yeah.
whether or not you engage with that information is yours, of course. However, it is your turn to take watch.
Yippee. Time to make drug bombs.
So,
we do like a secret handshake and, and then I just curl up.
you curl up next to Azeria, and in her sleep, she throws an arm over you.
Yeah, it's reciprocated. I was
More
gonna
like
do the same anyway.
Pyrie would see it and just be like, "Ugh."
I love this. This is great.
Like out loud?
No, more like facial expression.
Okay. Then I wasn't looking, so I'll ignore. But if you like vomited out loud, I would probably look at you and roll my eyes.
You know, Pyrie would just make a face and just be like, that's fucking nasty. Although Pyrie currently doesn't really like the funny tree lady.
Yeah,
So-
I recall.
So she's just kind of just like side eyes and watches.
So, Pyrie,
Fungus drug bomb time.
you do get to make your fun fungus explosive hallucinatory bombs. It becomes dry powder. This takes most of your watch time. Please start off with a perception roll.
Perception. I definitely
Perception.
know where
Long
buttons
rest.
are.
You
I
found
see
it, though.
God.
26.
Always.
The only thing, Pyrie, that your unnaturally attuned eyes see is a couple of scurrying rats. That's it. It's quiet.
Question.
Mhm.
Can how many rats?
2.
Two rats?
2 rats.
2 rats. Are they just like, you know, doing normal rat things?
Seems like they're doing normal rat things.
What do you mean seemed like they're doing normal rat things? Are they doing normal rat things or are they seeming like they're doing normal rat things? That's a difference.
They it sure seems like they're doing normal rat things. I mean, you're pretty
Okay.
familiar with like animals in general, rats. They're just doing their normal like scurrying about, sniffing around.
Can I lure one
Sure.
or both?
How do you do that?
With the snort.
You gave me an idea for later. I'm gonna side pocket that. Anyways, I assume Pyre probably has like some form of food on her, like red crumbs or something, and just be like,
eat
you
rations
know,
of any kind.
the funny little like chittering that you do to like, yeah, to like be like, come here.
Go ahead and give me an animal handling check. Being Pyre, I will allow advantage on this roll.
The way that just like flew
Yeah,
across my
right.
screen. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, with an 18, you're able to lure one of them over. One's a little bit braver than the other and scurries a little bit, stops, sniffs, kind of eyeballs you, and then scurries a little more. And this continues a few iterations before it does finally get to your outstretched hand.
Let's go. I just want to feed it and give it pets, and then maybe pick it up, snuggle it. You know, normal things that Pyre does with the animals.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So you've gotten it to your hand. Go ahead and give me another advantaged animal handling check to see if it will allow you to pick it up. Why is that color different?
Huh?
I don't know. On my screen, you got a different colored dice.
I do have different colored dice because I changed them before because they were being stinky.
Oh, that's fair.
Yes, the punishment new dice skin.
With a 22, the rat allows you to handle it. It feels very comfortable in your I'm gonna use the word clutches because I'm scared for this rat.
Pyre wouldn't hurt them. Pyre just wants to, you know, warm kitty, soft kitty, but with the rat.
Little fur.
Exactly.
That's
It's
so
just, you know, with
good.
a rat.
Kitty, kitty, sleepy kitty. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
My God.
Exactly.
What are we even doing at this point? All right, yeah.
Pyre.
Losing our minds.
Truly.
I mean, people are gonna when Pyre's done with placing bombs.
So, what did you do exactly?
I just picked him up and I just, you know, we're chilling.
Okay, I thought you
Holds
said
rat.
you used a bomb on him, and I was like, wow.
No. Because we said we're going crazy, and it's like people are gonna when Pyre's done with the funny bombs. That's all.
Okay, so
Us
you
going
have
crazy.
little friend in hand.
Friend.
Let me think here. You got that. You made your sea thing bombs. Ah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, Pyre, coming from your pack, you do hear a clacking sound.
Is it like a muffled, gurgly, clacking sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
thought.
clanking against some glass, like it's in water or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just let that go.
Pyre's gonna pull out the jar, look at the jar, and then violently shake the jar. And then if it's still ringing, she might answer it.
It just clangs really hard against the walls of the jar. Loud enough where you might wake people up here if you keep doing that. Kind of loud, but it doesn't stop.
Pyre's gonna take the lid off the jar and then just like she's not gonna take the bone phone out of the pickle jar. She's gonna leave the bone phone in the pickle jar for a second and then kind of like whisper yell into the pickle jar, be like, "What do you want?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. As soon as you address the bone phone, it's as if it's connected to your brain. And you hear the
Gross.
familiar voice of your friend Regulus.
Uh-huh.
Pyre. I have been doing my best to give you space and keep contact from a distance. But I wish to speak to you, Pyre.
Is it urgent and important? Because if it's not, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Perhaps I could help you with whatever you're in the middle of. I just want to prove that I am trying to rectify my past mistakes, Pyre. Allow me to prove myself. What do you need? Anything, it is yours.
Hi, Table. Can someone remind me what the exact plan is that we had thus far?
4.
Bunny thingy bitey above us. One out of
Iron
well.
Tower is what you're looking for.
Yes.
High table reminder of your goal is as soon as the assault begins, you take the castle gates to the main castle proper, which you can see on the current map. And then once reinforcements arrive, which originally should have been Team B, at this point, who knows, you would then, Team A would storm the Iron Tower, eliminate any issues, capture important people, specifically the capture of the Shaman Lord Zaresh Vashk is the most important thing on the docket.
Important thing on
Yep.
the docket.
And so
I'll put
that's
that.
essentially also the plan. That's the goal, and that's also the plan.
It's the goal. That's the plan.
Yeah.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in the chat and the chat.
Because we're probably gonna have to kind of wing to a degree how we go about doing that based off of what we find. So.
So,
high
you
table.
trying
How do we feel about? Because I'm thinking thoughts. I'm thinking thoughts.
Yeah.
Thoughts are occurring in my brain.
Yeah. Realistically,
we-
we're all asleep, so whatever you decide goes.
I know.
But go
I'm
on.
aware, but also I want to like high table include y'all in this discussion for brain thoughts because
Yeah.
yes. High table. How do we feel about using him as a distraction?
Okay.
Like, I'm thinking
Where?
like
Doing what?
Okay, so I'm thinking about using him because so we're supposed to take the gates of the castle, await reinforcements, and then storm the Iron Tower, eliminating the opposition, blah 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 blah. So I'm reading if anything. Okay, what if before we take the gates, we utilize him as a funny distraction and have him like, because he's obviously a strong thing that can do funny things. So like have him, I don't know, blow something up or like something like on like close to but like to the side of funny gate that we need to like take over to distract everyone before we even do anything. So people are like, the fuck going on over here? And then we go do the funny thing of taking gates and or slip in.
Ew.
Thoughts?
Okay. My thoughts are
Yo, slipping in.
do I
Not like
My
that,
thoughts are
Mary.
This is so good, my friends.
I can do both. Do I think it's a good idea? I have my doubts because I am worried about his motivations and if he wouldn't hinder us in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, for the sake of, oh my god, chaos, how funny would that be? I don't see a problem with seeing what happens. I just don't know if it'll go smoothly when he gets here is the only thing I'll bring up.
Yeah,
I figure instruction of you do this thing, cause a funny little chaos, and otherwise, like don't hurt. Like give him very very specific instructions because he definitely requires them.
Whatever you think, man.
Of just like, hey, like don't fucking kill civilians kind of shit, but like the guard people things, fair game, whatever. But just
if you trust
silly
it or if you just want to say fuck it.
this silly distraction, and then also like don't engage in gigantic battle, but like do some funny ha-has, funny distractions, and then bow out, dippity skippity.
That sure does sound like an amount of chaos. Could be good.
Yeah.
I have my concerns, but I can deal with it when we get there. Because I have concerns for our team, and I have concerns for my wife, and I have concerns. But I want you to live. If you think that this is the way, then this is the way.
Oh my god, I need to ask him a very important question.
Yeah, we might have to fight a god again, just so you're aware.
Yeah, no, I have a very important question for him. Okay, Mr. DM, I'm gonna whisper into the bone phone jar.
What the fuck?
We're whispering because this is how Pyre's. We're talking to the magic conch shell, and the magic conch shell just happens to be a pickle jar with a bone phone inside of it. Okay. Anyways, Pyre wishes to ask the funny man. After a very long, very dramatic pause, and him just being like, doing the whole funny yappage of, "Let me prove myself" nonsense. Pyre wishes to ask him, do you have access to easily available to you, a concerningly large amount of raw blossom fungus? By any chance?
Hang on. I gotta roll a thing.
So what's gonna happen is the whole island's gonna get high as shit. And this is how the plan gets thrown out the window. Throw away the plan.
No, this is just in addition to the plan. What do you mean?
Rat blossom fungus. I have come across small amounts in my time, but never a concerningly large amount.
You have anything perchance that could have the same inhalation effects as its spores?
Inhalation effects, you say? What is the goal? Is just to confuse people? What exactly would you like me to do, Pyre? I have
so
many
if you
skills.
have a large amount of some form of hallucinogenic mushroom or plant-like thing that can be inhaled via powder form and bomb-like dusted over this particular area, and by dusted I mean thrown, and explosions, but not harmful explosions, so it's just disperse the funny dust. Would you be able to do that?
Provided I had enough of this hallucinogenic, sure, I could probably find a way to do that. Would perhaps a magical suggestion or hypnosis on grand scale be more useful to you? Or does it need to be hallucinogenics?
We're going to avoid the funny magics.
Okay, so I need to find rot blossom fungus.
Pyre's going to tell him specifically where she previously has found it, because I don't know those details. But
Sure.
Pyre's going to tell him the details of where she's found it, and then give him a specific time crunch and be like, this is the we'll say, hold on, I have to look at a map. I need to look at the map. I need to close things. Hold on. Where we currently are on the funny map, is that technically where we actually are underground, or is that just we are just grouped together in a random section?
Generally where you the well right here is basically where you're at. You're within the castle's bounds. Technically
Awesome, fantastic.
Speaking.
In which case, I would like him to specifically target the east side of the Iron Tower section of Stoneguard Castle. So the east, the opposite side to us.
Okay.
For whatever form of funny, mischievous explosion of hallucinogenic
Yeah.
to make people go loopy, but also make it seem like it's one of those like make it seem like there's like shit that's like actually exploding. Maybe a little bit of fire. Yeah, maybe a little bit of fire. But like, just like over there, cause a little chaos, a bit of a distraction, make people go absolutely bonkers loopy. Yeah.
Oh, of course. And how long do I have to make these things happen?
Mr. DM, how long does he have? Like
At this
5
point,
hours.
my dude has 5 hours to do this.
Harry's gonna be like, "You have 5 hours," and then hang up the phone and put it back in the pickle jar.
5 hours.
Strong.
Okay.
I like it.
Wow.
So,
What a
he gets there
conversation.
and he does it. He does it. If he can't, he can't. But this is his time to shine. Man better fucking pull through if he wants any form of Pyrie help later on.
That's crazy. What you did was you gave him an impossible task and said, I'll forgive you if you can fucking sprout wings and swim to the bottom of the Marianas Trench and pluck a new species of octopus and present it to me in 5 minutes. Anyway.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Your homework's due at midnight.
I will think on how that's gonna happen in a moment. If it'll happen is probably more accurate. Well done. That was
He
neat.
better. Thank you.
That was an interesting moment in time we've all witnessed.
Anyways.
Ooh.
Haha.
All right.
Oh.
Pyrie,
Yeah, what's up?
roll me a luck check. It's just a d20, and it's just to tell me what's about to happen in a different capacity. Amazing. Noted.
Beautiful.
Thank you. That's all I
Split
need.
right down the middle. Tells us nothing.
So, Mads,
How
drunk are you?
That's a great question.
so now that you have had your 2 big glugs and you curled up on your side, semi-fetal position, where are you at where's the group? Are you next to the group? Are you a little bit away? Like, are you facing a wall? What's going on with you?
I feel like I'm like facing the wall, but like still close to the group, but I'm not like directly looking at them.
You're like within 20 feet kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. So not being foolish and wandering off on your own, you are with the group, although you are very much trying to be alone, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You took 2 big glugs of the mystery wine.
Yep.
Give me for this. Give me a constitution check specifically. Amazing. So Mads, the wine is a wine.
Hangover.
And you are usually pretty solid with booze, but this wine is very potent. For whatever reason. You are by the time you finish the second gulp and you take 10 minutes, it has already gone through your system. You are on the edge of drunk from 2 glugs.
Man.
You fall asleep quickly and have no dreams for the first 4 hours. And then Pyrie begins their watch, and they make some funny hallucinogenic stuff. And the luck check was to see if maybe a little bit happened to just kind of float on over to you.
So...
Well, 1 to 10 was it floats to Mads, so this is great, actually.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay.
It's a small dose, you'll be
Cool.
fine. So anyway...
But I'm a little
Mads
guy.
is half a
I'm a little
size.
So Mads...
Hee.
You ever see a a small entity get high off their gourd? Crossfaded to the no longer goddess.
Oh my god.
Mads, as you're dreamlessly sleeping, without realizing it, you inhale some of this airborne hallucinogenic powder. And in your mind, you see yourself. You see yourself before the goddess or Alondra or whatever their name is now. You see who you were before, and you were not a good person. You did terrible things that you can't forget. Maybe you don't want to forget them. But then the goddess came into your life, and you wanted to change. You wanted to be a better person, and you devoted your whole self to that goddess who wasn't even real. And everything that you have done trying to be a better person in the name of this false god, was it worth it? You see yourself split into two people. The person before and the person after. The person before encompasses all of the terrible things you did under the orders of the COC. The other is the person who tried their best to be good, to separate themselves from those terrible things, and while they did these good things in the name of a false god, they were still good things. These two beings seem to argue back and forth. And for whatever reason, your point of view is almost third person. You see both of yourselves arguing amongst them other. One mentioning the friends you've made, the adventures that you've had, the people you've helped, and then the previous you, they mention the people you've hurt, enemies that you've had for your entire life that will hunt you down to the end of the world. And then they both look at you as if it's an angel and a devil on your shoulder. And you feel as though they're asking you who you're going to be. What do you want? Is there any goals that you wish to attain, or any changes that you would make to the way that you live your life? Would you go back to being a thug for yourself, or perhaps an organization like the COC? Or will you continue to try to be good and make a difference for others? And they stare at you and wait until you say anything.
Man. Mm. I feel like Mads would probably just kind of stare for a while. But eventually would go towards the good side, quote unquote.
You make your way towards the good version of yourself, quote unquote. And you realize that was always who you were. And you look at the old version of yourself, and they seem to almost scrunch or cower before this person that you have become. You feel yourself rising up over your old self. You realize that you have surrounded yourself with that golden aura. You have your golden wings extended, and you shine like a beacon in the darkness. And then you wake up.
Nice.
Stress is crazy shit to people.
Those are some crazy wine.
Whoa.
You guys are not
Me
gonna believe
just
this dream I had.
gripping my stress relief right now. Anyway. My wish.
Be the better cock. Be the bigger cock.
Yeah?
Yes.
Mhm.
More bigger
Chicken.
and betterer.
Assert
Yeah.
dominance.
Become your own expansion of Cards Against Humanity.
T-pose. All right.
Punk shoe.
So, at this point, the 4-hour period of time where Pyrie is keeping watch continues onwards. Pyrie, go ahead and roll me a perception roll as you are soft kittying the rat. Which, by the way, if you have not noticed, I did in fact make a weem already for this.
I did, but I was like intentionally trying not to be like, why is she sexually harassing the rat?
Oh man, I couldn't find any good like images of it. That's higher.
That's a banger. That was the perfect one.
It's beautiful. With a 19, nothing. It has been completely quiet as far as you can tell. You're not really sure what's happening outside of your small chunk of sewer, but it's quiet otherwise.
That's almost equally concerning.
At about
But okay.
the 2-hour mark into your watch, Pyrie, Morkella detaches themselves from the wall. They suddenly begin moving again. Their hand comes off the wall and they stand as if they are fully rested, ready to go.
Let's go.
They wander over to you and stand next to you as you look into the darkness. Hello. How is your watch going?
Oh.
I made mushroom bombs, befriended a rat, and there may or may not be an explosion from the east at some point in time where everyone loses their marbles.
That sounds like a lot.
It was productive.
Do you have any mushrooms of that style remaining?
I was gonna like pull out the little like snorty sachet that she's got. Just be like, there's some spores in here that haven't been mixed with things.
She reaches out to take them from you.
Fantastic. Amazing. I'm loving where this is going.
They're not ground up. These ones are just full, or are they the ground up ones?
I mean, it would just be spore. Like, they wouldn't be mixed with, like, the dust and stuff that I did with the others.
Markella takes it and kind of examines it, takes the tiniest of, like, fingertip and does a weird sideways lick as, you know, the vertical mouth pops out for a second.
Uh-huh.
Do you mind if I keep this?
Sure.
Wonderful. And she ingests the entire thing.
Why did I see that coming? I was already halfway through typing my message.
Pyre, give me a perception check, would you? With a 15, it doesn't look like she changes her stance or actions or activity at all.
Okay. Fire would probably just like be like, yeah, mushroom, eat mushroom for something later, and just probably like shrug it off anyways. Fire wouldn't care. Fire would be like, okay.
She gives you a head tilt with the wiggly mushrooms, a smile. Thank you, Pyre. This may come in handy later. And then she just kind of like wanders away a little bit and seems to start kind of messing with stuff in her backpack for the time being.
Pyre now has funny ideas.
God.
So, on that note, Pyre, your shift ends with no issues.
Good watcher of things. What can I say?
The dawn begins to come. You can kind of tell that the light from the outside is starting up, like the sun is just rising over the horizon. You get just the tiniest amount of like that reddish morning light coming down from the well and from any cracks in the sewer system that might reach the surface. At this point, all of you awake. Mads from your dream, Liari from your meditation, Sarah from their sleep. And as you all awaken for the day, everyone now may hit the long rest button, please and thank you.
Wee.
To find it first.
Yeah, same.
It took me a minute too.
Where is it?
The little bed.
It's like under your picture.
And the fat hourglass.
Yes. Fat hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
I have done the rest.
Very good. Looks like everyone has been able to take their long rest. Congratulations. You made it through 24 hours in Stoneguard, guys.
Woo!
Yay!
You have just under an hour until the official assault begin time, though that is variable depending on conditions and weather and all that, of course. What would you like to do?
I don't know, I guess dole out like a ration or whatever. I know we used most of it on freeing the people.
You did give up quite a significant amount of your rations and basic supplies when you freed all the slaves.
So do we have something for like a meal or snack right now or not?
Yeah, you would have. I personally, I would have imagined that you would have kept enough for your own personal usage.
I would have thought so as well, unless otherwise, like, it was desperate. But, you know. In that case, then, yeah, just doling out rations, making sure everyone's, like, good to go with their gear, I guess.
With the gear.
Yeah, with the gear. Because, yeah, because I gave the extra daggers to Az, and then I gave her the old leather that I had, which was just basic. So I don't know if she's intending to fight, but if she has to, she's gonna have some stuff. I don't know. We have an hour?
You have maybe an hour, give or take. It's really dependent on a lot of factors that are outside of your control.
I guess I'll just check in with Pyrie and ask how the watch went. I wasn't woken up, so it probably wasn't eventful, but how'd it go, Pyrie?
Pyrie is going to give the quick, funny explanation that she gave to Morkella. And just the casual, like, it was productive, and then hand her, like, the funny bomb thingies that she made for her 6 that she was doing, and then just, you know, nonchalant, casual, you know.
Thanks. And this is what? This does what?
Hallucinogenics?
What?
You
so
know,
you
you
made
like
you made drugs.
Yeah.
While we're in the middle of a war. Is this for like celebration after, like when we win?
No, you throw them at their faces.
What is it? Oh, what does it do?
What part of hallucinogenic drugs do you not understand?
Well, there's kind of a range of what can happen with that, but sure, I'll take some and yeah, we can throw them.
Yep.
We'll throw them. It'll be good. Yep.
Yeah, you throw them at people.
Okay. Sounds good. And did anything else happen other than drugs?
There may or may not be an explosion at some point within the next hours or so, around east. Maybe a small fire.
Why? Did Bennu reach out to you?
Nope. The pickle jar
What?
spoke to me.
You talked
The
you
pickle jar
talked to
spoke.
the scary
gave him-
guy?
And I gave him an assignment. And by assignment,
You're bringing
I mean
him here.
I gave him an impossible task, and we'll see if he does it to help. If not, it is fine.
Well, yeah, let's hope he doesn't have the time to show up. I can't imagine he would uncomplicate matters. We barely made it away from him the last time he was here.
Well, he was begging for to help and like see how I was and blah 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 blah. Yeah, and so I kind of gave him. So the funny mushrooms that I used in this, I got from the you know, the big gurgly, the tentacly, and he was like, ah. And so I sent him kind of like on a little thing to go get more of that and like mass produce this stuff, and set off / like bombs on the other side with it, maybe a little fire. But he only had like 5 hours, so I don't know if he'll actually do it or not.
Oh my god. And then I'm gonna look over at Mads to like look for like with the look of like help me, I need backup. Pyre's doing the thing again.
Oh god, I have a gift for this.
Wait, is it the one that I think it is? Wait, is it the one that I think it is? I need to know. I need to know.
Matt's just gonna look at you just like
Oh my god.
Hallucinogenic warfare.
Let me get this. Let me get this
sorry,
in
I put it in
chat.
general.
If people are familiar with Chainsaw Man and you watch the Reze movie, yup. Okay, so you give me that stare.
Yep.
I'm like,
It'll
you
be
good?
this stare, chat. Enjoy the gift that I'll leave up for a minute.
And then this is actually then the second one is actually Pyre and Larry
oh
right now.
God, oh god, oh god, yeah, it is a lot of that. It is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I look at you because I'm looking for help. What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it.
That was a lot of dice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing shit.
That intentional? Okay. Anyway, so I look over to you for help and you give me that look and I'm like, are you okay?
I gotta put this one
Like,
up
I
now
don't even
too.
think-
God damn it.
I don't think you've mentioned to us really what happened, right? Like all of that happened and you kind of
I think I briefly did.
I'm pretty sure she did.
About the goddess?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like right when I came out of the dreamscape.
Yeah.
Because I was like
you
in
were like,
shambles,
it was
like,
all a
from the-
lie and then you walked away.
I don't know that you really like specified that it was all a lie, other than it was all a lie, and then Aziria was there, and Larry was like, yeah, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, take my concern now. Did you have a bad dream or what?
The goddess isn't real. She's some lady that's been trying to trick people to coming to her aid and so she can steal their body.
Oh,
Pyre's gonna be like, gonna turn and just be like, body snatchers? For. Huh?
For like
You're-
specifically veil magic, but
we're praying to a body snatcher? Oh. That's rough.
Mads is just gonna roll her eyes like, what the fuck did I tell you guys?
I mean,
That's.
well, she's been helping us, so is she trying to snatch your body? What was the point of all that?
She said if I gave my body up, she could do what she was supposed to do and fix her wrongdoings.
Which was what?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Or I probably do know and I just don't remember.
Yeah.
Mr.
Well,
DM.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, she told you during your fun reveal time. She is the original creator of the Eternal Night, which was the Eternal Night is what made the shattering happen. It's what made the Isles detach from the mainland and become an archipelago. It used to be one singular landmass, basically a giant nuke.
She set off a nuke?
More or less, like a magical one.
so you're not going to give up your body, right?
Clearly not, because I'm still here. She would have probably taken it right then and there.
Right. Oh, when you were sucked into the Mind Palace.
Yep. And then she told me that we had to protect your girlfriend or whatever.
Wait, so you are you then, right? Tell me something only Mads would know.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's Mads. It's Mads. Well, man, I'm sorry.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, like
I can make you more mushrooms later.
oh my god.
Huh?
That might help.
I don't know. I don't know anything about the mushrooms, or that I was infected by it. Do I?
Yeah, you were microdosed in your sleep.
I was microdosed.
Pyrie also wouldn't have known that you were microdosed either. Oh.
Are you gonna be good to go for what we have left to do here? Because do I need to be worried about you?
I'll be fine.
All right. And I kind of clap her on the shoulder and be like, "We'll deal with the rest of the bullshit after this."
Matt will just kind of give a head nod and.
Well, that was an eventful night. Does anybody else have anything to share? And I'm gonna look at Morkella and Sarah and Az.
You go through the three of them, and there doesn't seem to be any new information. At this point, Morkella is just following your directives. Azaria was rescued and is following directives. Sarah just keeps you on track and reminds you of your goals. And, we still have to get into the Iron Tower. And whenever you're ready to go, we'll go.
One moment, please. Pyrie's going to take out the pickle jar, step aside, and not know how to call on it, and therefore violently shake the jar, simply thinking in mind, call the funny man.
Okay. Roll a luck check.
Oh
Assuming
god.
This would work. Oops. Oh, there's another thing on my screen that's in the way of the roll button.
Okay. You do hear clacking, but it's in your head, not coming from your phone. It's actually a little disconcerting. However, you do get the familiar voice of your wonderful friend, Regulus, who seemingly answers.
Panicking yet?
Pyrie?
Did you do the thing?
It is so funny that you called. I was about to start.
That's
Oh,
which part?
is the bung phone on speaker?
I will call
No,
you
it's in my...
as soon as I am done with the task you have given me. Give me just one moment.
Okay.
You
Pyre's
hear it.
gonna like,
You hear it click, if you will.
yeah.
It's actually really funny because I was just going to interject this portion. It's fucking great. So, it's been fairly quiet. You don't hear a lot in your sewer, if you will. A lot of running water in the background, but there's not a lot of noise. However, it starts quietly at first. And then it grows into a cacophony as screams and cries. You can't hear that from here. But yeah, you hear a lot of screaming and people freaking the fuck out.
Hire's immediately gonna go, that is our cue.
What?
Beautiful.
Explains
Well,
nothing
Time to
else.
go.
So that people don't fuck up climbing out of the well, I will go first with a rope and set up a situation.
You got it.
Yep.
Liara, your acrobatics is naturally just absurd, so you make it up top, no problem. You put a rope
Yeah.
on. Liari, the moment that you
Peak.
exit the well, everything on the surface seems like it's chaos. People are running, screaming from seemingly nothing. They're bumbling into one another. They are swinging at things that they can only see. Guards are rushing to and fro, trying to resolve issues or help people, or they're themselves seemingly under some effect that you are unaware of. The building on the east side, very large building, you're not really sure what it's for, is on partial fire. Please roll a perception check, Liari.
Yep.
Okay, I think a 10's fine.
13.
As you've made your way out and you take in this scene, one sound kind of is more noticeable above the rest as you hear a as you look up into the sky, and flying in the sky is Regulus, staring down at the many people screaming and scattering. And that's where we're gonna go to break, I think.
Beautiful. Me when I'm what the fuck.
Me when I can't believe we got Regulus here.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, what was that screen that you were just on?
Oh,
that
yeah, don't
had
worry
the
about it.
Anna's map saved?
I'll show it to you later. Don't worry.
I was only looking over and then I saw something that looked like my handwriting, and then I vaguely remembered drawing the map, and then I read the wording on it.
Yeah,
and it said
yeah,
Anna's map.
this
and I
one
was
right
like,
here,
what was
Anna's
that?
map. This was when you guys didn't look at the Stoneguard
yeah.
map, and you made
Yeah, because visual learners.
Oh. Yeah, because we're
them.
special.
Look at this beauty. It's so good. It's beautiful. Stunning.
Why does it have squares?
Oh, because I just have
Why not?
squares on this.
That's so funny. I was like, that's not gonna be an actually used map, is it? Because I don't know what to do with that.
No, I think I put it up for one episode because you put it in the chat. It was very funny.
I did. I recall. Wow.
So on that note,
beautiful.
guys, we'll be back
Okay.
here in what?
I just said go pee. 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes. We'll be back in like 5 minutes, guys. Don't go too far. Grab yourself a little nom, something to chew on while you watch. A little sippy, maybe some tea, and go release the Kraken in the meantime. We'll see you soon. Krakens. So, party. You all make your way one by one out of the well and see the same scene that was described to Liari. People screaming, running about, swinging weapons and flinging spells at things that don't exist. The entirety of the guards in this area seem to be dispersed, or at least somewhat taken aback, or dealing with individuals who seem to have fallen under hallucinogenic bomb issues. There is a very large building on the east side within the castle that is on fire. It is about a third up in flames at this point. And up in the
I'm
sky
just gonna point.
is... Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Pyrie and I'm gonna gesture and I'm gonna point to the building and then like point up at the man and just be like, what? What?
I was just gonna look and be like, oh hey, he managed to do the thing that I tasked him with.
Well, all right. I guess we better go secure the gate while the getting's good, 'cause who knows when he's gonna be coming after us now.
It'll be fine. Yeah.
So,
I mean, he did what he was told. For now.
you guys make your way out of the well. And due to the situational thing that has happened here, which is on a scale of literal insanity, there is pretty much no resistance, and any resistance you do come across requires very little effort on the part of 6 very proficient individuals to dispatch, which includes a couple of yuan-tis and a couple of guards who are easily dispatched by your efforts. You all make your way, sort of rendering this map kind of redundant, actually.
Awesome. I'm so glad you spent your time and energy making this beautiful thing for us to witness, Blaine.
You're so welcome. Maybe we'll use this again somewhere. I don't know.
Sure. I'm sure there'll be another fountain with a gate somewhere.
Yeah, the likelihood is so high, guys. So high.
I mean, or when we leave. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe there'll be something here. That'd be... I don't know. We'll figure something out. Anyway.
You're welcome.
So you guys make your way out. You're wandering through as everyone is screaming, running around you, past you. What are you guys doing at this point?
Well, what did we find at the gatehouse, I guess, after we dispatched everyone?
Move
like,
on
does
up
it
to the
look
gatehouse.
like the siege is actually underway as planned?
Oh, that's a great question.
Because if all this shit's happening and then nothing's going on out there, like...
You know what? You know what, Liari? That is such a great question. I'm gonna give you first pick.
Of?
Oh, we're gonna go do that now. Hang on.
Oh,
Don't worry. It's fine. Everything is gonna be fine.
you say that like it's a treat, but you make it sound like it's a punishment.
All right. Let's see here. Let me just go back to the city map here. Let me bring y'all into the city map because this is important.
Yes. Please allow me to observe over yonder.
So, if you would all make your way to the bottom of the map where the Quayan docks are.
The quack and what?
The Quay and the docks, very bottom of the map. You'll see a group of 4 individuals.
Yes. Oh, yes. Joe,
Liari,
my son.
Since you've asked, would you please go ahead and select one of the 3 NPCs that are not Joe?
That are not Joe.
I'm interested in 2. For the ha-ha funnies, I'll pick Haraltha.
Wonderful. Who would like to go next?
I think we're helping Blaine with combat is what this is, so it's not bad.
Oh, no, I have a whole plan. Just go along with it.
I'll pick Elias.
All
I'll pick
right.
the funny snake lady.
Wonderful. Wonderful. If I could find your guys' names in my list of players, that would also be very helpful.
Probably.
No,
I would imagine.
it's all a lie.
You should officially be able to open and move those characters now.
Mm. Come
That
to
would
me,
stop
baby.
the
Yes,
line
I
in the film.
can.
Wonderful. Hold that
I can open
thought.
them, yeah.
Yes.
So,
I like how
Good.
you move him forward onto land and I move her back to sea.
And go home.
Anyways.
do, 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 do.
I'm sensing potential trauma. Maybe.
Yeah.
So, as you all make your way, Pyrie, Liari, Mads, to the top of the gatehouse at Stoneguard Castle, you look out, and we'll describe what you see in a moment as time retracts for my players to dawn. These, time retracts to dawn. The morning is foggy, so thick that it's hard to breathe in. You, as your selected character, stand on a boat as you are magically spurred forward just ahead of a fleet of ships, only a few minutes away from docking and being the front line of the assault. The city of Stoneguard is barely visible in these conditions, but the fog should provide a stealthy approach. You each volunteered for this strike force, speaking with the leaders of the Freehold Rebellion and Bennu directly. Bennu said he selected this group of individuals specifically, saying something along the lines of each of them being a force to be reckoned with by themselves. Together, they would do great things. Your captain of the strike team, Joe Albright, stands at the prow of the fast-moving vessel, the mimic known as Biddy sitting atop his shoulder, shifting from side to side with the sway of the ship. The sleepy city spots the approaching ships and begins sounding alarms. Bells ring from towers on either side of the enormous walls, and you see giant chains attempt to be pulled up, but they seem to just click up and down into place. The city is alerted to your presence as the bells become louder and louder as more join in, and the city is aware of you, but it's too late. Your ship only barely slows in time as you side up to the dock. The crunching of wood sounds across the water and against the quay as the ship and the dock fight for positioning. Joe looks at the rest of you, smiles, and calls out, "Time to go!" before swinging from a rope off the ship and landing skillfully on the dock. A big mace held two-handed at the ready, Biddy wrapped around his side and shoulder. Joe charges forward, and you all follow him onto the dock. Go ahead and scroll to the bottom left of this wonderful map, would you?
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like everybody in this group to roll some initiatives. This was the part I said you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
Her advantage is highlighted. Does she have some sort of
Yes.
feat that gives it to her? Okay.
Never mind, I found it.
I can't believe I just got a 20 on initiative on Elias. I'm depressed.
That's strong.
Look at these
He still goes
initiatives.
last out of all of us. What the hell?
Oh my god. This is actually crazy. Hang on, wait, let me reveal Joe's. This is great.
Wow. Strong.
Strong. So I would like to throw out an option as well. I have an untested homebrewed battle system we can attempt if you would like to, or you can run through this as per normal.
I'm curious to try it, but
It won't be so real. It's been a couple weeks. Can we just do it normally?
That's fair. What
Shy.
do you think, Shy?
is there a reason why one of the second wins on Araltha has been used?
No, it shouldn't be used. Go ahead and full rest Oraltha. I probably did it as a test.
What was that?
We're talking about trying a battle system
What
that
kind of
is
combat?
like a new one that I have designed along with Ryan, but it's untested. Or we could do traditional combat.
I'm okay with whatever the group wants.
You're
See,
kind of
you're
the deciding
you're the
factor, 'cause
deciding
I'm fine
factor.
with new and Sunny's like old.
Because it's been a
Um,
few weeks and I don't remember anything.
That's fair.
Yeah. We may as well just do old.
We can do
Yeah,
it.
let's just do the old one
That's
then.
cool. All right, here we go then. So, let me go ahead and roll all the fun NPCs. Boop. And then I'm going to add one non-combatant to be the action for all non-combatants. Wondrous.
Somebody roll a 1. I saw a whole bunch of
Somebody did.
skull emojis.
I don't know who it was, but somebody did.
So they start dead. Awesome.
All right.
Easy claps.
Easy
They
claps.
shit their pants and died.
So, you're on the dock. Good luck. Godspeed, everybody. Starting with round 1 of combat. Harlane is first, then Oraltha, then Elias, then Joe, in that order. We have some integrated people in there too, but. So, Snake Lady, what do you got? I love
Hold on.
hucking you guys into new characters and say, hey, we're going to do combat. Good luck.
I have to remember how to filter this thing.
Actually, it's really interesting, too, because you're all playing characters that are very not your character.
I don't know. She's
No,
still kind of
she's pretty on point.
She just had. Yeah, I was gonna say Araltha's pretty ungy bungy, just differently.
Different.
She has some of the same stuff. She's just lower level Pyre with slightly different spells.
Okay, that one's there.
But I've used these before.
Perfect. Where's this one? This one. This one. Perfect. Okay, this will be great. So begins combat.
Mm-hmm.
If you have questions or whatnot, please ask. I know that I am putting you guys in a funny position with new characters to play, but
Kind of just reading while I can.
Yeah.
yeah. The story
looking at her.
aspect is very entertaining. Because this directly affects what happens next.
Yeah, what is happening here is we have given birth to baby giraffes. Watch them stumble.
I hate giraffes.
Yeah, you do.
Why do we hate giraffes?
Blaine has a thing.
When I was a young woodhog.
Yes, sir.
As
Very
a
nice.
child, I got headbutted by a giraffe, and I went to the hospital for having a concussion, and then I was taken by Child Protective Services because who gets hit by a giraffe? That's the nutshell version.
Oh my god.
Don't laugh. It's not funny.
No, that shit's funny as fuck.
Don't laugh. It's trauma.
It gets better too, because I'm not even the only child that was hit by the same giraffe. There were more. I have met one other who has met one other. We have no doubt.
Podcast Rob
You have
just
met
going
this-
around just like
You have met
fuck
the
that kid
victims of this giraffe.
specifically.
That giraffe went on to be the hypochondriac from Madagascar.
We went back to the zoo in when I was I don't know, 30. And talking to one of the zookeepers there, like, oh yeah, I got hit when I was a kid by a giraffe here. He's like, oh yeah, I remember that giraffe. That giraffe was a fucking asshole.
What the fuck?
No shit.
That's hilarious.
It just keeps going, man. Story is like a 20-year story. It's crazy. Anyway,
Anyways, I'm
So
just
giraffes.
I'm in the back. Oh.
the fact that you rolled the exact same on both dies is actually crazy.
I know she has a bow. I'm using a bow.
Well, she is a bow user. Because it doesn't make too much of a big difference there. Carlane is a ranger. Aralt is a fighter, and
Lamau.
Elias is a druid. So, I assume you were shooting at the Yuan Ti in the front there, although you can really aim for anybody. That thing has 150 fucking range.
Yeah, I just aimed at the closest dude.
Okay. It does not hit the closest dude. Please, yeah, that's fine. We are no longer running my custom rules, so you get a singular action, a bonus action, and a free action. That being said, Carlane does have extra attack, so you technically do
Yeah, I was
get a
gonna
second
say.
attack.
Because I know mine does.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how
Um,
martial classes keep up with spellcasters and their insanity.
To remember how to do the.
Control.
Can I just? Wait. I have to like actually read her shit because I was reading things and I went, ugh. Oh.
I tried. It's really funny because we were talking about making those NPCs earlier, and I was like, yeah, I select all the traits that are really easy to use. Hardy, 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 hardy.
Har. Damn. I'm so good at this.
It was a good try. Oh, you only get it with the first shot. Hmm?
Huh?
What?
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 I don't understand what you said.
Oh, I was like, was there anything that you would like to do in addition? You do technically have a bonus action, though I don't know if they have any.
I just did it.
Oh.
Hunter's
the lock.
mark.
Oh, I missed that part. My apologies. Okay.
I did
Perfect.
the bonus. I
They
did
are
Hunter's
Hunter's
mark on the
marked.
funny man. And then I tried shooting again.
Perfect. All right. That'll end your turn. Go ahead and hit the end turn button. Very good. Araltha's
Oh, it's
up.
me. Sick.
Elias is on
nasty.
deck.
I have to. Which move? Okay, so we're looking at these 5 right here. I haven't really looked at the map yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That appears to be the case. Oh, how far ahead are they? Goodness gracious. Measure distance. 80. Oh, good God.
Yeah, you got off the ship a little behind Joe there, yeah.
Because you would know better than me. Greatsword is two-handed and javelin is two-handed? Question mark.
Javelin
Flail
is your throwing weapon. Flail is singular-handed.
Right.
Greatsword will be two-handed.
You're gonna make me throw the javelin? I can't poke people. I
mean, you can poke people if you get up next to them. Sure, you get the same damage, but I mean, it's for hurling.
Well, I'm asking the double-handed question because of specific bonuses that she gets, but I think it also has to be bludgeoning, which you've conveniently not provided her with, except for the flail question mark.
Yes.
Anyway, okay. I know she had interesting movement things, which it looks like I'm going to have to be doing. Her base movement is normal, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could be 1 in front of Joe. I think I will. That puts me in 50 feet, which I think is okay throwing javelin. No, it says, wait, 30, 120. Which one's which?
Sorry, what's the question?
Would I be at disadvantage throwing javelin from here?
60, anything past 60 is a disadvantage throw. 30 is your normal range. 32.
Okay, so I'm in there then, because I'm 50
Wait,
from here, I believe.
Up to 30 is within range.
That's what I thought.
Up to 60 is a disadvantage. You can't throw farther than that.
Then what's the 120?
Oh, if it has a third one, then that's your not throw farther.
It says 30/120, not 30/60.
I heard 30/60. That's the thing. So you can throw up to 120 at disadvantage. 30 would be a flat roll, or a regular roll, I should say.
Okay. I think I'd rather not be directly in front of Joe, maybe. That doesn't really matter. It would have been like, if I can take any of these 3 front ones, I think I'd take this left one here.
Mm-hmm.
Stand in front of Elias a little bit, maybe. Because I remember him, even though he's a druid, I remember him just crying in a cage. I can't not see him crying in a cage.
I will say everyone has grown since that time.
I'm sure. Okay. Then I am going to... a double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Put me here. Money away, which isn't quite 15. I think I'll just hold here, and I have a maul. I wasn't paying attention to my maul. Silly me.
It's crazy, yeah. No,
yeah,
she was supposed to have them all. I just did not add it when I was putting this together. That's on me. You were like,
oh, so you did just add it? I'm not crazy.
You are crazy, but not in that regard.
Not in that regard. But I can action surge now, but then everyone would be super far behind me. See, this is now where I'm like, okay, now I have to be the haha funny. Yeah, okay, fine. So I will end up doing the double move. 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I'm highlighting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, thank you. And then I will action surge.
Okay.
To do can I do like the bonus action 5-foot step and then burning hands?
Absolutely. That's
Yeah,
the standard
okay.
rule. You can do that.
I think I was double checking because we haven't been standard in a hot minute.
Yeah, we
Technically, the
haven't.
15-foot cone would only hit him, but then the dog's gonna be on fire. Yippee! We have.
We ball. All right, just hits this one dude.
I'm pretty sure because it spawns from
Yeah,
me.
15-foot emanation. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the dock, of course. They do manage to jump to the side, avoiding the now on fire docks.
Lamau. No, what are you gonna do? Smiles. Anyway. Sees wood, lights fire. How'd I do, Sunny?
Good job, proud of you.
Thank you. And then I think that's my turn because that's action. So double movement, action, bonus action. Yeah. And turn.
All right. That puts us at this guy way over here that you guys can't see. Their turn.
Did you still
Yeah.
take half?
No, he did not. Even if you get the success, that's on me. I was doing other thinking. Took half now. That is done. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yep, they took half damage. So we've got 40. Perfect. And they take the dash action and they leave.
Smart.
All right, well, now I get to look at... So I know I have...
How do I remove the combat? It's a great question. Great question, me. Guess I could go here and just do it this way. Whoop. Great. That takes care of that. Elias, you are technically up now.
I almost was like, cool, not me.
Cool, not me. Except...
I'm not Elias. I'm Elias. Ooh.
I'm alive.
I really just want to use this one because it's really fun looking. Moonbeam.
Ooh, Moonbeam's cool.
And I think I can.
You can
Wait,
do
how
this
far
up
can I
to
go?
120 feet away, so you should be able to reach...
Dang.
Yeah, you can reach this group right here easy. But that'll
Cool,
be your
I'm
only
just-
target from where you are.
Can I just put it right in the middle?
Yeah,
Or
just
like
drop it
put
right
in
on them.
front?
Give them the old boop bop.
There we go.
Are you giving them the razzle dazzle?
The razzle dazzle flare. With a side of tears.
All right, Razzle Dazzle is taken. They'll make their group of 4 Constitution saving throw. They fail. They go ahead and take full damage. Moonbeam does, in fact, stay here. And then you can move it as a bonus action on any future turn for up to, I think it's 10 turns.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just a permanent source of damage on top of whatever else you do. But it is concentration, so if you get hit,
Yeah.
you know?
You
I think it's
know.
concentration. Yeah, it's concentration. Perfect. So that'll be your action. You do have a bonus, and you do have a free end movement.
I would like to move. I don't want to like go in front, but I kind of want to be behind Joe. I feel like Elias would hide behind him.
I love how you guys are playing into the characters that have been established. This brings me so much joy.
No. Okay, that would be the end of my turn then, because I have nothing to quite reach them.
Heard. That'll be, I think you can end it in the combat tab, or there should be like a little over arrow up in the bar at the top that you can select when you hover over it.
Oh. End turn. There we go.
Hey! We got this guy here. Cool. 10, 20, 30, dash action. 10, 20, 30. Turn.
Turn. And turn.
All right, Joe. What's your movement? Still 30. Buddy. Okay. $30. 60. Joe will use... I love this, by the way. This is a very entertaining thing that you guys are about to see that I have been sitting on for literal fucking weeks.
I'm excited for Santa to just blow out my
Joe runs up using the dash action, hops over the fire for an extra 5 foot of movement, hitting 60 feet of movement. At which point, Biddy shuffles onto Joe's chest, and you watch as the Aegis of the Battle Mage pops out of Biddy and fires off a thunder wave.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. What is out of my baby?
Biddy is currently housing the
That was what
Aegis...
that 20 training was doing.
Yep. Biddy and Joe have reached a point where Biddy can now basically be an extra shield for Joe, as well as perform a magic action if the item has a magical action to perform. This only currently works for Joe.
I'm still proud of them.
But it didn't want to give me the thunder wave because I don't know why. Consume, yeah. We're doing it one way or the other. Like, let me do my spell here. Boop.
Bippity boppity boop.
All right, these two are gonna roll their Constitution saving throws. Oh my god, that's amazing, actually. 15-foot wave. On a failed save, they take damage and get pushed 10 feet away. So, this is gonna be great. 10 feet.
My stomach's so strong.
10 feet. They're gonna all take damage. The guards are in full plate, like full breastplate. And as they're blasted, all 4 of them get blasted through this little fishing vessel here. Smashing through it, it starts to sink partially as the guards fall into the water and are unable to swim out of it. Because they are heavy armor. They sink.
Let's go, Joe.
And are removed from combat for all intents and purposes. The Yuan Ti, however, is able to maintain themselves atop the water.
Bitches.
Yeah, but that still removes an entire combatant though, which is fucking crazy. All right.
So far, we're 2 for 2 on hitting the skip button.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey, look
So
at
that
skip
one's
buttons.
done.
It's funny.
UNT stays there. Joe's action's done. Biddy's little mini action is done. As a point of interest, the shield only has 1 charge of that, so that was the 1 move they got for that. However, I
Right.
feel like that was incredibly effective.
Yeah, it was a fitting use.
Cool. The bells around you are still tolling. People have begun yelling, screaming, as they realize in these 6 seconds that the city is under attack. And this guard says, nah, fuck that, and is gone.
Smart man, I guess. Okay, so what's their primary here? Well, I guess Joe would take point. He would be this group's technically appointed leader, I think, right?
Yeah.
So I
He's
guess it's up
captain
to
of
you
the
to
strike
decide
team.
what the goal is.
Captain
Yeah.
of the strike team, yeah. Your
So I was gonna say,
goal
what is
is
her-
to get to the marketplace and take it. That's your current goal.
Sure, but I don't, there's a lot to be done here. There's a lot I'm observing. But yes, all right, onward.
This
Go on, Joe.
UNT has moved twice and is done. This guard leaves 30, 60, 30, 60, 15, 15, another 30. Leaves us with our floating fellow over here. Floating fellow is looking slightly battered, not really all that that hurt necessarily. What are they gonna do with their situation here? No, that would take an action. Yeah, they're gonna use their movement to swim over to the part of the boat that's still up, because it's like this half got blasted out. They're gonna climb onto its wreckage, which is half a movement to go up. Yeah. No, that's to stand up from prone. That takes an action to climb. So they are going to take as much cover as they can, so they'll be at half cover, and they are going to end their turn there. This puts us at all the NPCs on the map's turn. We have slaves fleeing in fear. Slaves fleeing in fear. We have all these slaves, and that stall owner and stall people all head out and leave the map, as they are close enough to do so. These guys all scatter, going 60, 60. These guys all leave, and these guys leave. Try to make it fairly realistic, you know? Okay, and then these guys roll up 60. That is it for non-combatants. That brings us to this guard here, who goes 15, he goes to 40, and then he goes to 60, shoving that slave off the edge, because fuck that slave. This UNT here, outside of your range of vision, does call forward, tell the guards to follow as he dashes offwards. However, as they're next, the guards go the opposite direction. They do not follow the UNT. Which puts us at the top of round 2. Carlane is up, followed by Oraltha, followed by Elias, all on the same initiative, actually.
Meanwhile, I've been trying to figure out how to delete my own thing on the map. I've never had to worry about it until now.
If you go down to the measurement tools, which is like the square corner measurement ruler, you can hover over it and hit delete. You'll see like a little explosion emanating from Araltha that you can hover over and then hit the delete key and it'll delete it. Yeah, there's a lot of weird rules, dude.
So powerful, bro. Okay.
All right, what do we think, Carlane? By the way, you are all on the same initiative, so you technically can all go at once.
Oh. Hmm. So this dude just crawled up on the boat, basically.
Yeah, that's all he could do. It took his whole
Semi-sinking
action.
boat.
Yeah, it's going down. It'll take, if it's sinking, just 30 seconds to go completely submerged. So right now he's kind of hiding behind partial cover. I'm giving him 50% cover with that.
That can't still be 30. Why is all of this 30? That makes no sense.
Hmm?
When I have to manually count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, it is.
I just realized that my mic was muted.
Yes, it
That's-
was. I
that's
thought you
rough.
were thinking and reading.
I did too.
I was, but also like I muted it when I was sneezing, and then I forgot to unmute it. Oopsie.
Welcome back.
Oopsies daisies. Wait, why is this here? Wait, how do I... Wait, what? No, I don't want that. Wait, huh? Wait, how do I...
Any moves from Araltha or Elias as well?
I think.
Sorry, I'm also thinking.
No, that's fine. I was just prompting in case you weren't aware, but I figured you were aware. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. Always good to check in.
What would you say the reach on a javelin is? 5, 10?
It's 5.
Yep, there it is. I can read.
I went to double check in case I was crazy.
Cause like, hear me out. If I'm like standing here, but like as close to the edge as possible, can I like poke him?
Sure, I'd allow that. Yeah.
Great question. Is the guy that I put the thingy on?
Oh, that
With
man
a
be
mark?
dead. So you do get to move your mark.
Okay. How I...
Oh yeah, could I move mine? To
Your
follow the
moonbeam?
little
Oh, I did
guy?
delete your
Yeah.
moonbeam template. Hang on.
Bring back my beam.
My beam.
6.
I don't think it tells me, like, it didn't tell me who... It never showed up before, so I don't know how to...
I can mark it manually. It should just be a tiny icon over their token.
Yeah, I just didn't see it before. Okay, question, because I was listening to the things, but I didn't, like... I wasn't looking at the map.
Uh-huh.
There's a pile of people with a skull over top of it.
Yeah, they
I'm
died. They
confused.
sunk to the
Okay.
bottom and dead.
They're
Okay,
wearing
that's what I thought that
yeah.
was.
wearing heavy
I
armor
was just
and
like,
they just
The fact that I could click on them, I was like, this is why.
Oh, I mean, I could just
And I got
delete them.
confused.
Like they were deleted.
Like we could just
I was like, because it was, I was hovering over top of it and it was telling me that it was like a person, and I was like,
Bet.
what?
You do have one person right here on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
I'm
the
gonna
sinking
stand
ship.
here with javelin ready because I double moved, so I can't do another action. But I'm pointing at him in case he was thinking about trying to get back on the dock. No, the fuck he isn't. His boat is sinking, and he's gonna stay there or get stabbed.
Fucking
Scream.
amazing. And then Elias, if you, I was gonna say, if you want to move your moonbeam, just hit the measurement controls on the left side. It'll be the corner piece looking ruler, and then you can just drag your moonbeam around whenever you decide you want to.
Bonus action to move it, I think.
Bonus action to move a moonbeam.
It won't let me move Moonbeam.
Oh, I have to move the moonbeam? Okay, that's fine. You want to move it
Want
on
it.
the guy?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Araltha's done their movement. Elias moves the moonbeam with a bonus action. God damn it. Go ahead and roll me 2 d10s, please. Because that'll be the damage that you do to both the ship and to the Yuan-Ti. Provided he fails his 15 con saving throw. Which he fails, so 16 damage. That'll put him. He's looking absolutely thrashed, and then as the moonbeam moves instantaneously, the boat itself just explodes with wood flying everywhere. There is no longer a boat there, and the Yuan-Ti has plunged back into the water.
And Araltha just is doing the funny grin at him, like, yeah! Poke him as he falls. I have to end my turn. Because
we still have Harlane's turn.
Yeah.
And an actual action / movement from Elias.
Bottom.
I feel like I can't really do anything. I don't know how far she can shoot from 150 feet, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Question mark.
150 feet.
Okay.
Be aware there is a very large wall ahead of you. So shooting at
Yes,
anything
but there's a man on the stairs,
on the stairs right here.
or like right in front of the stairs, like up here.
This guy here. He's technically gonna be counted as like 3/4 cover due to his positioning, but you could aim upwards and try and drop it on him. So essentially, what that means is he gets a higher AC versus your normal attack.
Okay, and then how far away is the other dude? I also didn't see him.
This one?
So what?
Where are you situated? Right here. You're looking at
Oh.
110.
Hey.
That guy.
I can. That's a bad guy, right?
He looks bad to me.
Yes. It's arguably everyone here is bad because we don't know. I'm suspicious about her leaning still. While she says she's one of us and she's currently fighting for us, I don't know if she has a hidden agenda and doesn't give a shit.
Oh, Carlene? Or
Yeah.
Carlane?
Yeah. So, like, hypothetically, she can
that's
see
fair.
everyone that's not us as an enemy. I don't know.
She has the same goals and aspirations that the Freehold Rebellion does, but for her own reasons, if that makes sense.
Okay, so she wouldn't actively target slaves. To keep that in mind, that dude has 3 slaves right next to him for whatever you're doing right now.
That's a good shot
Yeah.
right there.
Holy
Hit him in
shit!
the head.
All
with an
right.
Arrow.
Is that at disadvantage? Or
No, that's an
No.
advantage.
That's just her normal
what
shot.
is-
whoa, yeah, 150. Holy shit!
Yeah, 600's disadvantage for her bow.
Mhm.
So, like, literally, as long as you have a high enough vantage, you can shoot anything on this map. All right,
He's
you
strong.
shoot that arrow. It goes whistling through the air, and then
Fuck that man up.
straight into the armor. And you hear, even from this distance, you hear a "Bruh," as he stumbles and kind of like falls up against the railing as he's running.
Oh, I had the funny
shot.
thing, but it never told me. I can't. There's nothing for me to move.
Oh yeah, I got you. Hunter's Mark, go ahead and roll that extra d6, would you?
Buttons. I know them.
All right, he takes an extra 2 damage as well from that shot. You do, of course, get an extra attack.
Nice.
All right, with a 16, it does not manage to pierce the armor. You fire it, it whistles through the air and is deflected just off the shoulder plate. And it whirs clattering into the wall here before dropping with a bloop into the water.
Okay.
If you have any bonus actions, you may take them, and then of course movement.
I already moved. I had to move up the dock.
Okay, got it.
We did it while people were doing stuff. I'm done, but there's no funny button for me to click, so
Yeah, it's
It'll
already
be-
kind of moved on.
Yeah, it'll be up on that bar at the very top. You can hit the little arrow to the right to go to the next turn when you hover over the bar. That's
To
the
be fair,
new-
it's showing as Elias's turn, so I don't know if
Oh,
it...
that's fair. That's fair. That's on me.
yeah.
So you're not wrong.
Did Elias finish movement and actions?
Yeah, I moved Moonbeam and then I moved up a little bit that I could.
This guard stumbles as they're running now with blood pouring out of their armor as they attempt to go down the stairs and hurl this slave out of the way as they continue onwards.
Technically, if you didn't use an action, you could double move if you wanted Elias to zoom as well.
That's actually very true. Would you like Elias to zoom?
Oh. Yeah, I would.
Okay. Move him up
So you
30 more
can-
feet.
Oh, that was 35.
35.
Cancelled.
So that guy's in the water. Joe's gonna look at the rest of you, kind of with a like, all right, you got this, and then start making their way up the stairs. Full movement.
Attaboy.
Turn.
Charge!
Brings me to this lizard boy here. Takes movement. Sees Joe. I think he's just going to go for a hit. 5-foot step to get close enough and swings the Veiled Scimitar. Against Joe, Joe easily steps out of the way, even though Biddy was already prepared as the shield produces out of the mimic in front of Joe if he had gotten hit. Nothing happens. Joe manages to sidestep, and that is the end of the turn for the Yuan T. Puts us to this guard, who makes a run for it over here. Puts us to this guard, who exits combat. Takes us to this guard, who attempts to flee. Takes us to the Yuan-Ti, who is currently swimming.
With a javelin pointed at him.
Yep. The Yuan-Ti treads water and looks up at Araltha. Please roll a wisdom saving throw as they cast suggestion on you.
Oh.
Run to the far end of the dock and jump off.
Okay.
So when it comes to your turn, that gets to be what you do.
Okay.
They've used their action.
Very non-specific instructions. I love how they have this power and none of them think very hard about what they say.
They're not smart inherently. They're gonna swim up to here and then wait because they can't actually climb up because they need an action to do so. Which puts us on non-player characters. We'll move them to the 30 park. We got this one who's running here. We got that one who's running here. We got this one running here. At this point, I will say that the vast majority of people are dispersing, and I'm not going to move them anymore because that's a lot of time. Well, that little bar got really a lot less people on it all of a sudden, eh? All right. All of the non-combatants are gone. That leaves us with these guards here. This one is going to boogie off over here. This one left last turn. I just didn't remove them, so we're gonna do so now. That puts us back at Carlane's turn.
I guess that's it.
Just did the little movement.
Well, there's no one in sight that I can see that she would be able to see.
You do have this guy right here that's next to Joe. And that guy is no longer blocked by any boat because the boat was fucking destroyed by that moonbeam.
I'm not gonna lie, I was zoomed out and they kind of looked like they were like laying on the ground dead.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, they're very small.
So I was a little confused.
Everyone is dead.
Everyone's dead. I guess we're just gonna... Well, the guy that she had the hunter's mark on is gone. So I guess... Do I just keep moving? Question mark?
Yeah, you can keep...
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it just keeps getting moved. So you pick a new target as soon as that one dies. Your target, however, did not die. They left your range. They ran up the stairs, across the battlements, and into the city proper. They are currently fleeing the scene along with all the other guards.
Ah. I see. Well, I can't do anything about that. Anyways, there's the funny lizard man next to Joe. I'm just going to shoot it.
Next to Joe? Alright. Let's take a look here. You take that shot, and it does not manage to pierce the chain armor that it wears. Just getting stuck and clattering. More of like an impact to leave a bruise, less of one that actually do damage. You do get an extra attack with Carlane.
Oh, that was shit.
That's the one that hit, though. As you fire the bow, you hear the twang of the bowstring as it leaves, firing off, whistling through the air right over Oraltha, right past Joe, slamming into the shoulder, the pectoral muscle of this Yuan Ti, who hisses as they take 9 points of piercing damage. They look very upset.
Stay mad.
Bonus action, movement, free action.
Well, I already moved once. Do I get to move again? Yeah, I moved up next to Elias.
My apologies.
I was all the way in the back. So I've just been moving first and then attacking.
That's fine. I'm doing a little bit of management in the background. So thank you. Then, yeah, bonus action if you have one. Otherwise, turn.
So,
nothing helpful. So
go to the far end of the dock and jump into the water, eh?
That's what the command was, or the suggestion was, I should say.
Find far end.
Oh, hold on.
Yep, that's the point. They're not good with specifics.
Exactly. 1, 2, 3.
As you've already encountered previously.
All right, I'll just end my turn because I don't need to double move, right? He didn't. He didn't say.
He said go to. He didn't say run to. I don't think so. Yeah, I'd count that.
All right. GG's.
GG's.
Yep.
Elias, your turn.
I don't re-roll for the suggestion, right? I don't keep doing wisdom saving throws. I was reading it and I didn't think so, but I'm not.
No, you get the 1. That's what I was thinking. You have to complete it if you fail. Or if they fail their concentration, etc.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to poke this man before Raltha gets wet, because I don't know if it's gonna be like in like Elemental where she's gonna get extinguished. I don't know.
I'd like to move my thingy.
Of course. Where are you moving it to? Hold down your left mouse.
This guy.
You got it. Please roll me a double 10.
Slam him again. It's not
you
like
are running from me.
Amazing. 11 points of damage hit this guy as the beam dissipates from where the boat wreckage is and then directly slams into this little lizard guy, smashing him into the water deeper under. You got the whole like thing going on.
Pretty funny enough.
Does manage to maintain concentration insanely. Actually.
Wow.
However,
he actually likes being waterboarded.
As they resurface from being waterboarded, they are bloodied, bruised, cut up. There is a seeping, growing red watery mist coming out from them as the many wounds are bleeding into the ocean.
Gross.
Cool.
So that was movement and bonus?
Yes. How much space is in between me and this man? Too much.
Too much. The worst.
So you can double move again, or...
Yeah, I'd like to move a little bit closer.
Yeah, you can move either up the stairway behind Joe, or you can move along the dock, however you want to roll it.
I'll move along the dock here.
You got it.
I think that's good for me.
Sounds good.
Yippee!
That puts us up at the guards. At this point, all of the guards are well outside catching range. They are going to be removed from combat entirely.
Wow, they are so good at their job, I think.
The bells continue to toll in the towers. Off in the distance. like a big alarm system. This puts us back at Joe's turn. Joe is gonna stare down, having just been swung at. Gonna stare down at this lizard man and raise up the mace that was recommended that he keep by, I want to say, Mads. As he swings the hand of Faceros one time, manages to smash into that Yuan-Ti. He gets his second attack, swings again, smashes into the Yuan-Ti again, and gets his third attack.
Oh.
Absolutely pummels the fuck out of this Yuan-Ti, dropping hit after hit after hit. At which point, Joe reaches out, and in their sway, as they've just been smashed 3 times in a row, Joe reaches out, grabs them by the chest, and blasts out a big burst of ice from their hand into their chest.
Beam! Wow.
Yuan-Ti does, in fact, save. On a failed save, they take 1d6. They will take the first one, so 5 points of damage. And disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes. Joe blasts the ice out. The Yuan-Ti just manages to get out of the way of most of it, but that sharp, icy cut slices across the chest, cutting through a lot of the chain on this Yuan-Ti as they bleed profusely from the wound. And that'll be Joe's turn. The Yuan-Ti... Yuan-Ti is just going to make its multi-attack against Joe. An 11 does not hit Joe. They take a second swing. A 19 does not hit Joe. They begin to panic. They hold their hand out and fire a poison spray. No, they don't. They don't get that option. That's not an option they get. Take that back. Because they've already used an action. That's not a bonus action. That will be the Yuan-Ti's turn. Alright. Puts us at the currently drowning, dying Yuan-Ti next to the dock, who is, at this point, just struggling to stay afloat. They're going to use their action to climb out and exit the moonbeam. So their action climbs out. They are going to run at Elias using their entire movement. Do they have any bonus actions? They do not. So they're just going to stare at Elias menacingly. So this puts us at round 4. Now,
this is the fastest combat we've ever had.
oh, I'm working on stuff, man. I'm doing my best here.
4 rounds in an hour? Sure.
Yeah. And you thought it was going to be an all-night thing. It's crazy. All right, Carlane, we are very close. Okay, yeah. So you get to go ahead and go now. Sorry, brain is running at a 5 million moment. Things are happening.
I will wait to take my turn to see if it dies so that I don't have to run further down the dock.
That's fair. Carly, did you mute yourself?
Maybe.
Sunny in the think thonk.
The think thonks, but also I just keep sneezing.
As one does.
Oh boy.
The
How
plague
we're all
is coming
secretly
for all
sick.
of us.
Yeah. Join the
You guys
coughing.
didn't need to hear me like spit sneeze like into the mic. So, you know.
What do you mean?
That's fair. I do that a lot. I'm allergic to the place I live, so you know.
That's fair.
The U.S.
Yes.
Probably not all of it, but where I live specifically, yeah. All right, so you take another shot at the one up by Joe, right?
Elias.
The one next to Elias? All right. We'll make sure we specify before we shoot. But that first shot fires past, misses the Yuan Ti, unfortunately, as it right past them.
Ha ha ha! Again.
Oh.
That also misses, but that's just funny.
Sad day. 2 arrows, back to back, fly past the Yuan Ti, whistling past, just barely missing. Any bonus or otherwise?
Nah.
Okay. Oraltha and Elias, you are on the same initiative, so you may go in any order.
Yep, I'm still waiting to see if he dies. Respectfully.
All right. Mr. DM,
Yup.
I'd like to move my moonbeam once again. Thank you. And I'm assuming
Guys.
you want 2d10s?
2d10s.
Blast
All
him.
right.
Fuck.
Did I kill it?
Will you roll me a luck check, please?
Okay, it was close enough. He wants to. Damn.
Am I lucky, Mr. DM?
Not lucky enough.
No.
He's gripping to life. What stubborn bastard.
What?
Yeah, I do have a D4.
Oh,
Should
you
I
have a
use my
D4? That's
D4?
so great. Yeah.
Mr. DM, I'd like to use my D4.
Whoa, D4.
Hey, a 10.
Do you need another D4?
No, that 10 was the DC. It just is very
Oh.
funny to me.
Oh.
Oh.
Elias, the Yuan Ti climbs up and begins running at you menacingly. Oraltha does not seem to be paying any attention. They seem to have something else they have to do. The Yuan Ti runs up, sword high above its head, ready to come down and smite you, except that you smite them first, and the moonbeam appears above them, and they vaporize.
Hot.
Nice.
Vaporize.
I wake up. Whoa, what the? Anyway.
I'm a magical girl.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna sidestep that. That's spicy.
That is spicy. So you used a bonus action, Elias. You still have other things you could do.
Oh, true. I would like to use a cantrip.
A cantrip.
No.
Be aware there is a height difference where Joe is versus
Oh,
you.
shoot.
So there will be added distance.
Oh.
Because
Well,
this is a
hold on.
really tall wall. So
How much more distance?
from where you are,
Like-
more
like
than
5
More
feet?
than 5.
Oh.
Yeah, so you have 1, you have 5, so this goes up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet to get to the top.
Why the fuck are you making us do math? That's messed up, man.
I'm sorry, bro. It's part of the job.
You know when
Math and trauma.
Pythagorean pissed on his theorem?
Whoa.
Triangles.
Triangles.
Would you just...
I'm gonna do that 5-foot bonus just because I can, because
So,
there's
yeah.
not much I can do at this point. Smiles.
Y'all could dash it.
Well,
No, that's true.
then I think I will... Well, I've already used my movement, too. Wait, did I use my movement?
You
No.
No. I'd like to move then.
Yeah, move on.
Okay.
You also haven't used your action, so you could just dash.
I'd like to move, and then now I can use my cantrip, right?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This is 40 feet up.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
mean-
Go the other way. It's better. The other way will give you a closer distance.
Okay, can I go the other
Yeah. Go the other way. Go the other way.
Wait, how far can you move it?
I
Why,
don't even know.
why are we counting? I thought it was up to 60. Hold on.
Okay, so
You
yeah,
can
5,
take a magic
10,
action
15,
later on
20,
when it
25,
It
30.
moves it up to 60 feet. Yeah, you're okay.
Okay, yeah. So right here is your 30-foot move, and then dash could get you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here.
Oh, no, this is perfect. This is perfect. Right where I'm
Yeah,
at.
see?
No dash required.
No dash required.
No dash required. There we go. I want to use Thorn Whip. Cha. Oh.
Woodshaw. Oh, it counted the 3. That looked like a 10 to me, but okay. All right. You materialize a whip of thorns, lashing out from your position as it whoosh, flips out past the Yuan-Ti. They do see it coming and manage to sidestep it as it smashes in, scratching the stone ground and stairs as it drags backwards. Does not manage to hit them.
Whoa.
I do believe that is your turn, though. Alright, Joe's
All right,
up
Joseph.
again.
Smash him.
Joe just smiles and takes a swing.
Whoa.
Smashes right across the face as he blasts into this Yuan-Ti. Takes another swing.
Killing people isn't what turns Santa into Krampus, right? It just happens like over time, over a long, long time.
Shrugs.
Sweet
So-
baby boy Joseph smiling as he's
Well, I
smashing
didn't
this
mean it as
snake's
like
head
a
in his-
malicious, evil smile. I meant it more like
Yeah,
he's
I
doing
know.
good. But I understand the misconstruement there. Yeah.
I'm like,
that's-
oh
that's all
god.
good. The second one misses. He takes a third swing.
He's gaining bloodlust.
Third
Oh, no.
swing also misses. Bonus action. None that he can take on his own. So he will end his turn.
I can't wait to Hulk smash. It's like almost time for me to be in range of something, but it'll probably die
Yeah.
before I get there.
You've been doing your best. Yuan-Ti recognizes that they are outnumbered and not doing well. They will not take the disengage action because they want to run. So they're just gonna turn and run, allowing Joe an attack of opportunity. The attack ends up missing, sadly. 5. Takes the dash action and boogies the fuck out. Our lane, actually, all players are up. Feel free to take your actions as needed. Did you just like climb up the side there?
I mean, Snake Lady, so Slither? I don't know. Use your word.
I'll say for the intents and purposes here, is everybody gonna follow the Yuan-Ti?
Yes.
Great.
As long as they're all going towards where we need to go anyway, right?
Yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
city center, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
move
so-
Yeah.
the story.
If I
bit
see a
along
bad
here.
guy, I'm gonna hit it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
following Joe.
So here's what
Yeah.
I'm doing. I'm setting up a scene that you're gonna see here. As you
Okay.
guys finally reach the top of the quay, which acts as like a miniature battlement into the city for yourselves. Coming up off in the distance, you see a vast multitude of Yuan Ti all rushing the position as a group, approaching in mass. I don't know if you can see it as they are running. All these little shapes. You'll want to zoom
good.
out. Yeah. It is an overwhelming amount for your small strike team. However, would everyone please roll a perception with their given character?
I'm average. Because mid is Mads.
Blind, apparently.
How's it feel? No, I'm just kidding.
Man.
No longer seeing God.
That's fine. Carlane, you don't notice this right off, but you do see it after, I don't know, a couple seconds after the fact that everyone else sees it. Everyone else on the battlement, you see these overwhelming odds coming at you. Unbelievable. You are not going to be able to handle this on your own. And it is at this moment that you hear a screech, almost like a melodic caw, as a huge feathery shadow flies over you, leaving a trail of fire in the sky, as a massive phoenix flies over the battlement and rains down fiery breath upon all the Yuan Ti below, scorching the entire center of this area, lighting all the trees, stands, boxes, crates on fire, and decimating large swaths of these enemies, leaving any remainders heavily damaged.
Nice.
Yippee!
Thanks, Benny.
So,
Banui.
this will be these guys, and then you've still got the one damaged motherfucker in there. These guys all begin themselves at half health, so because Banui.
Go Banui.
Oh, actually, no, you're dead. Never mind. You died outright. You don't get to come back because Banui. So, from your position, you do have a perfect view of everything in front of you. Anything that a Yuan Ti might hide behind does count as cover. Consider everything in your view on fire. Godspeed. Carlane, you're up first.
Godspeed. Luckily, I am fire. Huzzah.
Yippee. Skippy.
Mr. DM
Mm-hmm.
is Maul also two-handed?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why the hell is it? Oh.
My main question is when I eventually get around to using it as an attack, I'm going to double check the computer to see if it's calculating a bunch of things correctly. It's the only reason why I ask, because otherwise I will have to pay attention.
We're just gonna
That's fair.
continue with Funny Bow.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Sheesh.
Funny Lizard Man?
Should be double damage, actually.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Say what now?
Go ahead and roll me another D8 because you get double damage.
Strong.
Hell yeah. That's 25 points of damage.
Damn.
As you fire at this Yuan Ti, your first shot, 25 points of damage, leaves them with very little HP as you manage to get them right in that like clavicle area. They drop down to a knee during their run they're still partially burned, and now they have an arrow sticking out of them.
I can't believe you hit him in the sexy bone.
You fire your next arrow and do in fact manage to smack this guy, hitting him right through the mouth as he goes right through and drops him on the spot.
Murder! Yippee!
Big fan.
Ooh.
Tasty.
Love when murder.
Murder.
Yes. Murder. Boop.
Oraltha and Elias, you're up.
Well, you just say generally everything's on fire, right? There's like,
Pretty much, yeah.
but the ground is stone?
Well, I should say anything that can burn is probably burning.
Okay.
I
Well,
can put a visual
running-
down.
what is... It's clearly not as far down on this side of the wall.
No.
So is this
it's
just like a normal,
much
like,
closer,
10
yeah.
feet?
It's only like 10 feet high.
Hmm. Oraltha would probably be fine if she jumped, and she's kind of fucking crazy. So she's gonna mantle this wall and to drop down.
Love it. That
It's
feels like an
maybe
Oraltha
brutal.
move.
It does.
No penalty.
Okay, and then are we gonna count that as 5?
I count that as 5. You're not going up, you're going down.
And then, so then another, just running at this man's, I think I will. I'll actually throw my javelin this time.
Whoa.
I've been not throwing it. Do I click it the same?
Yep.
Or is there something else I have to do?
Nope, you click it the same.
Holy fuck, it crit.
I like that it counted that crit, but not the other crit. That's fine. All right, you hurl that javelin at this UNT and just slam it into them. Goes right through just that, like, gut side. Not inherently into anything that's, like, desperately necessary, but it is not a wound that will ever heal right.
Well, all right.
All right.
And it's not like I have a second javelin, I'm pretty sure, so...
They just
I don't know.
respawn into
Yeah,
your...
you got 8 of them.
Oh, then I can attack again!
Look at you go! All right. Oraltha, you throw that second one and it does impact. Smashes in near but more center mass to the first one. It does not quite kill them, although based on how they look, it probably would have been better if you did.
Aw, my sweet little pin cushion. Alright, well, that ends my turn.
All right, Elias, what do you got?
I am Elias, so I am going to be little baby and take the stairs.
Take the stairs.
My
My God.
I don't really see anyone near me.
There is one guy to the right over here. And then there's the bloodied one there, and that is it. That's all that survived the attack.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna stay. Actually, I'll use both. I'll do double movement in favor of. I'll just go there. And my turn.
Be aware you still have your moonbeam.
Oh, I disabled it.
Oh.
Because I think I had run out of turns for it anyway.
We're at turn what?
I would use it 4 times, 5 times.
You get 10 turns worth of moonbeam though.
Oh. Oh, then I guess I'd make to move the moonbeam.
Yeah, so you can
Might as well.
use it. You can move it up to 60 feet.
I like this
what's
guy.
Yeah, let me measure that
here.
because it was right there. Oh, that's fine. You can move it anywhere in that circle.
Oh, in this circle behind me?
Yeah.
You can blow up
well,
some boxes for effect.
Like,
Real
intimidation factor.
Yeah, I
Elias
think I'm good.
daintily coming down the stairs as moonbeam fucking obliterates the boxes next to him.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'll just get rid of moonbeam.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
All right, Joe's turn. They're gonna run this way to go and engage with their friend there. But that is their turn.
Aw,
This is-
Joseph made a friend. I love when you leave your son at daycare and they make new friends.
Ah. This UNT will remove its ring, being the only one that's been smart enough to do so.
Wow.
That is their action. They will hold position. That puts us on the other UNT, who currently has 2 javelins sticking out, is not thinking straight, and just fires off a poisonous burst at Elias. And manages to roll a 6 on attack. So that doesn't hit. They're going to instead try and stumble away, but because they have so many javelins, I'm only going to give them half movement. Carlene is up.
Bum 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 bum.
And muted.
This
What?
this is going surprisingly well, considering it's not the full frontal assault I thought it was going to be.
This is just one entry point. Like, this is the most direct route. On this side, there's another strike force on the other side of the lighthouse, which is this large building on the left. And then there are other ways of getting up onto the shore, like scaffolding that's on ships that they're just latching onto the land masses on either side of the actual cliff face to get up in. So this has also only been like 30 seconds. So a big major force will be following shortly. This is just you guys clearing the path.
Chunky boy, hunter's mark.
Beautiful.
And then kapow.
Oh, which one?
Chunky boy.
Oh, Chunky Boy. All right.
Big lizard.
Hunter's Mark, go ahead and roll me another d6. Okay. You fire in for 14 points of damage as the arrow does smash into the tail, embedding itself through the scales into it as it hisses at you in your direction.
On a snake, when does it turn from body to tail?
On the UNTs?
On a snake.
I don't know enough
That's
about
the
snake
important
anatomy.
question.
Is there a cloaca? Is that where it goes from?
I mean, technically, I think they do have a cloaca, so
I think so too.
because they lay eggs, so I would assume the cloaca region question mark would be the.
I truly was
Maybe?
just asking for my own curiosity since it hit in the tail, and then I thought about it, and I was like, that whole thing is a noodle.
Well, I mean, that falls into the same category as like a mer person, right? Like
Oh,
Well-
what?
a mermaid, merman. Like, where's their joke?
Oh, okay.
I guess. The hips. I guess. The hips. I don't know.
Speaking of, did you want to shoot again there, Carly?
Oh yeah, I can do that, can't I?
You sure can.
Shoot.
Or Alpha, you can take your movement to catch up if you'd like as well. The second shot does in fact hit. Go ahead and roll me another d6, Carlane.
Let's go.
Tree.
Beautiful. All right, you fire 2 arrows, one after another, as they both embed into different sections of the tail of the Yuan-Ti, and it hisses at you in your direction, seemingly preparing to form a poison ball. That puts us at Oraltha's turn. He's running. It's so funny.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Yeah, I'll just do this, and then I'll just do more javelins because that's been kind of funny so far. My pincushion. Go on.
That one does not manage to hit the Yuan-Ti, unfortunately.
All right, we try again. Number 4. There we go.
There you go. You take that, and as they're running, javelins wiggling in the front, you hurl another one, and it stabs right in that lower back, like right next to the spine. And you watch as they drop down to the knees and go still.
Beautiful.
You pincushioned him to death. That's fantastic,
I
actually.
did. I will be collecting all of my javelins next turn. 3 are in him, and the other one went somewhere.
Somewhere.
Elias, how about you?
Elias is just gonna go this way.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna use all my movement. And we're gonna keep going this way.
Sure. Oh, we're just running now. I love it.
Yep. Yippee!
Joe will take a 30-foot. Reaches down for his already loaded crossbow and fires a shot.
Rip.
Unfortunately, it goes wide. And Joe will do nothing else with their turn. The Yuan-Ti will take the 15-foot movement, Joe gaining their attention. And they will take a multi-attack. Their first attempt will be a bite, which, with an attack of 21, does not hit. As it's deflected with the shield, as Biddy pops out from Joe's chest area, the shield materializing out of the mimic, deflecting the bite attack. It's followed up by a scimitar slice with the same effect as Joe sidestepping. That'll be their action, and they have no bonus action, so that'll be their turn. Now, at this point, for brevity's sake, you have, in fact, come down to the final enemy. Would you like to manually kill this enemy, or story-wise move forward?
I'd like to move forward.
Yeah.
Heard. Perfect. Now, this group that you have gotten to experience does make their way up and through much of the city, cleaving a path as the thousands of soldiers, both the Guard of Melody Cove, the Freehold Rebellion, and any supporting cast members that could be rounded up, make passes. Bennu flies across the city in a phoenix form, burning large swaths of yuan tea that have massed up. Actually, let me do this instead, because this is gonna make more sense if I do it this way. Hang on.
Do. Beautiful.
So if you zoom up on the actual map, that battle was fought from the quay and docks going into the warehouse district. The fight continues all the way up that main road into the market district. That combat is happening at the same time that the hallucinogenic bomb is dropped in Stoneguard Castle. So as you guys come out to a
timing.
maniacally laughing Regulus, who is doing the job they were assigned, you hear those bells ringing on the sides all the way down these walls, and they finally reach the castle here. The castle itself has bells built into the walls themselves, but no one is ringing them. They are all high out of their gourd.
Well, you know.
So as you take the top of the gate where we left off previously, your group looks out at the city, and from this very high point, as the city is in a downward slope, you are able to see the large-scale combat unfolding before you. The entirety of the lower residential or slavery district, if you will, where all of the slaves are housed, is overrun with people, with soldiers and yuan tea. You have Melody Cove Guards and Freehold Rebellion fighting it out all over. Even from here, you can see all sorts of things. Would you all, with your actual characters, please make a perception roll?
I can see this time! Woo!
So can I, yay!
I see.
No fucking way. How do you feel seeing God? Is it better now?
Oh, I love seeing God. And then telling him to fuck off.
True.
That's so fucking good. Alright. So, as you look out from the top of this castle gate, you see the swarms of yuan tea fighting against Melody Cove and the assault force. What you all do not see, you hardly see any armored members of the Stoneguard City Guard. Everywhere you look, you see plenty of Freehold Rebellion or Melody Cove colors fighting yuan tea. You don't see any Stoneguard troops. That being said, the
Would
progress.
Go ahead.
The progress made even this early on, it looks like all of the front districts nearest to the quay are currently in combat. From what you can see,
How does it look like it's going? How's the tide?
How's the tide? With a 29, I will say, for the group. It does look like the assault is going exceptionally well. The Yuan-Ti do not have the numbers to fend off such an assault. That doesn't mean that there's not losses.
Sure.
But it's hard to gauge from this distance. You do see that many buildings are on fire, either as a result of a mishap of spells or fire arrows or possibly Bennu in some cases. From your positioning as well, you do see two large flying creatures. One is a phoenix of magnificent fire flying over the city, blasting swaths of Yuan-Ti as they go, being peppered with many arrows. You also see a shadowy... bird is a strong word. You see a shadowy avian form flying about, dropping small, shadowy things onto the ground, which envelop whatever it touches, seemingly causing some sort of damage to the creatures that it comes into contact with. From your position as well, you would also see that there is a specifically larger, more prominent group making their way. There's two prominent groups, I should say. There's one really prominent group making their way up through the Quay warehouse area, following in the wake of what looks to be an advanced strike team. With God Vision, Pyre, you do see that it's the bestest boy, Joe, leading this small troop, doing a damn good job beating the skulls in on tons of Yuan-Ti.
Love my son.
Mr.
Hell
DM,
Yeah.
do we happen to see our COC members, the other squad?
Well, there was only one person left. Are you talking about the tiefling?
Are you
Well,
looking?
no, because both the twins came, didn't they?
So, from this point of view, even with a god roll, you see no indication of the twins or any COC members at all.
Into Weston.
Didn't know if they were supposed to be here because they said they would just get us in. So that might not be weird. But if they were supposed to be here, they have abandoned us, which is logical because they're mad. So
And they can fucking stay mad.
Okay, so the tide looks to be in our favor at the front. How does Market look?
Market.
Have they started their part?
It is not yet taken as is. It is currently untouched overall, other than the passes that either the shadowy avian form takes or the Bennu Phoenix takes.
Is there a battle happening?
There are
Like, there's
forces
people
like the
over-
advanced. I'm going to move the advanced strike team up. The advanced strike team has made its way up near the market. They are not in said market yet, but they are moving that way.
But is there signs that like Darius is there? That's basically what I'm checking. Is if Team B is
Great question.
acting.
You don't
That's-
see
yeah.
any indication that your new Team B has engaged in the market.
Okay. And then the thing that I was going to ask earlier, but I wanted you to keep going, was would we know any potential reasons as to why there doesn't seem to be any stone guard? Like, does Sarah have any ideas for that?
Would
Or is that just
you-
like a weird?
No. That's actual. That's information. Go ahead and roll. I need 2 rolls. If you want to check this, anybody is welcome to. I need a history check and I need an insight check.
Oh, that's not bad history. And insight can't be bad. Huge.
That's rare.
Okay, what do I got here?
That's more on point.
So Pyrie remembers stuff but can't make sense of it. Mads can't remember anything but could make sense of it. Liari is in the middle. Liari... Roll that d4. DC is a 15, so Godspeed.
Well, shit.
I think there's still one floating around somewhere.
Sunny, I have your D4.
Go nuts. Go crazy.
Thanks. I'm so curious if we're about to be fucked.
So with a 16 history check and a 21 insight, as you look out, things start becoming a little more obvious to you. Firstly, the assault is happening, and that other team with Darius in it probably should have already begun taking the market districts. Maybe they have a good reason for not doing so, but that seems a little odd. The fact that there aren't any Stoneguard city guards around is concerning. The bells went across the entire city. That's a big alert. So they're aware of your presence. The assault seems to be making momentous traveling into the assault. Like, they're making great progress with minimal resistance outside of the Yuan Ti, who are very outnumbered, though doing lots of damage. I don't know. Things are getting weird, and you rescued Thornbridge, who did some ranting about the stone regime of some sort. Maybe you should have asked a little bit more about that. That seems odd. That seems interesting. What was he? He was talking about something. But you didn't look into it. Probably wasn't important.
Well,
that's all I can give you. I'm
Pyrie
sorry.
ramblings assist with this because technically Pyrie did the history real high.
What's your question? I'm sorry.
Because everyone got mixed reviews on the on everything of like Pyrie remembers things but can't piece shit together.
Right.
And then Mads it has the brain but no remember. And then Larry in the middle, but Pyrie likes to ramble when has thoughts.
Okay.
So
Pyrie
rambling?
rambles and rambles and rambles. I will give Liari and Mads one additional insight check. DC is 25 for more information than what you already have. Oh!
wow.
No.
God damn it. God damn it. I tried.
You did. You did. That was solid.
Let me see, because I have things I can play with.
Ooh.
Let me double check what my bolstered neck is.
Bolstered ball stack?
You're knacking
Making
your
an ability
bolster?
check with a skill or tool. Is inside a skill?
Yes.
Yes.
Insight
Okay.
is technically a skill check. You're just gonna use it until you succeed? That's funny as fuck.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure I can only do it once, because if I could do it infinitely, that's bullshit. Because it doesn't expend. If it fails, it doesn't expend, so there's no reason not to try. So I'll add a d8 to that. If you fail an ability check or skill using a tool with which you're proficient, you can roll 1d8 and add to the result to the check, potentially turning a failure into a success. The die is expended only if the roll then succeeds. So I will be doing that. Because there's no reason not to.
Also have lucky.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Yeah.
As a point of interest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to now.
The getting a 1 on a d8's fucking spicy. Last shot, this is it.
It gives, time to use a luck.
One shot, one opportunity to seize anything you ever wanted.
And it just is used, so I guess I will.
Mom's
You know
spaghetti.
what? I guess I will. The advantage button.
Oh,
It's better,
no.
but not enough. Damn.
Yeah,
Oh well.
yeah, be like that. Well, their information's
But
there. What you do with it is your own.
I
So-
mean, it sounds bad, but there are too many people that wouldn't allow something overtly bad to happen. So I'm thinking it was probably more just a shifting of priorities and hoping that's the case. It could be bad. It could be bad. It sounds bad. It could be bad. But I'm thinking probably there's a chance it's fine.
Yeah.
So,
Could be fine.
Because it could just be because his whole thing he was talking about how essentially he was going to shift the power. So if he just pulled out all the Stoneguard and they're just not helping, leaving the Yuan-Ti to suffer on their own, that's a net positive for us. Why they're not helping is concerning, but it's hard to say because he also wanted to go and capture the dude at the Ivory Tower. Or the Iron Tower, excuse me.
Ivory
For
Tower.
all we know, he's already in there doing shit. I don't know.
I like these theories. These are great theories.
It's time. Well, we're gonna find out real quick.
We're gonna find out
'Cause
next
there's
time.
nothing we can do about it now.
On Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon Ball Z.
So true. Next
But-
time on Dragon These Nuts.
Dragging these nuts all across Stoneguard.
Yep.
So with all that being said, guys, this is where we're going to end today's episode with you all seeing the onslaught of the assault and Regulus flying above you, maniacally laughing, as everyone in the general vicinity runs around high out of their gourd.
You're welcome.
I love the chaos we create.
That's a separate concern. Yeah, remember when we wanted to do something else entirely, but still the same amount of chaos has been created?
Expect the plan to go off the rails.
That is...
Stay tuned next time for us to throw away the plan.
Oh,
I just
man.
we already
I
threw away the plan. The plan
cannot wait.
is gone.
The next episode's going to be so good. I'm so excited, you guys.
Yes, and your excitement disturbs me greatly, Mr. DM.
Yay!
I am so glad we're back to D&D.
Me too.
too.
6 weeks is too
Miss
long.
D&D.
Oh, that was awful. Never again.
Never
Please and
again.
thank you.
All right.
Never again.
Let's do our final roll of the night.
Mr. DM, I would like to roll to steal your panties.
No shit.
What?
No shit.
Amazing.
Welcome back
Yeah.
to D&D.
I don't even know where
I'm
to put it
starting my
anymore.
necklace. Let's
First-
go.
Is that the first roll of 2026 for your panties? Or first
It
win?
is.
First
It
win,
is.
yeah. Third roll, but first win.
Wow.
It's just gonna be like
You
a
gotta go with
panty
it.
choker for now.
Can you get a different color for a new year?
Yeah, I can do that. Set
New
that
year,
up.
new panties.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fun.
New panties next
Liam actually
episode.
changes his panties.
You guys
Yeah, imagine
change?
Blaine getting new underwear. That's crazy. I guess if you're gonna get it, it's at Christmas, right? Underwear and socks.
Oh yeah, underwear and
Yeah,
socks. Yeah,
exactly.
that's the given, right?
Mm. This
So
is
anyway,
beautiful.
on that
Today's a
note-
great day, chat.
Be safe out there, everybody.
Yeah.
We're gonna head on out. Thanks for being here with us. Always a pleasure to have you, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe and stay bold.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.